Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Okay, I'm gonna play Dusk while we wait.
Maybe today's the day that everybody comes on time.
Maybe. You know, me doing something like this guarantees that they'll come on time.
It's true. Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
So numbers, you seem to be you might have a triangle strategy dependency, quote unquote.
Oh. How good is that game? I need to know for science.
For science.
Also because I'm gonna be playing it soon.
It's uneven.
Oh no.
It's like a triangle, huh? odd, rough sides, uneven.
Damn it.
It's isosceles.
I've pretty consistently been having a good time with the gameplay itself. Everything else is really hit or miss.
Well,
So the story is not.
Yeah.
I mean, if the gameplay is good, that's good enough for me. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm finishing the game. Like, it's certainly not bad in terms of drop or anything. Just, yeah, a little disappointing, I guess, in comparison.
So, is the plot like Fire Emblem bad, or is it like actually like bad rather than just being not fleshed out?
I would say mostly Fire Emblem bad.
well, see, Fire Emblem Bad has two tiers, right? There's like the old Fire Emblem, like Path of Radiance and stuff that I would say are actually kind of good, but not even really bad at all. And then there's like Fire Emblem Fates, which was just straight up awful and probably the worst thing that ever existed as a plot.
What's Fates?
Fates,
What's Fates again?
the
Is that the one with the tactician, like,
It's
self-insert?
Awakening is Robin, the one with the tactician self-insert. Fates is the one where you're the dragon self-insert instead.
I see.
Take your pick.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Fates is pretty fucking
I
bad.
thought Awakening was better than Fates. Not that Awakening was good, but like at least your tactician self-insert had a personality. The dragon self-insert you get in Fates is even worse than that because they're bland as fuck on top of being
Was
very,
Fates
very
like
silly.
the Fire Emblem 1 remake or something?
No. The Fire Emblem 1
It's the one
remake
that
was
had
Mystery of the
two
Emblem.
versions, Conquest and Birthright.
Oh,
And then the third one where you get to mix the two and it's like, I get to save everybody.
Yeah.
The true route, quote unquote.
is that the one? No, that's 5 houses. Oops.
3 houses.
I
Wait,
God.
I don't know why. It's an odd number.
They added
It's funny
the
because
fourth
it actually
house.
is 5 houses. No,
It's
it
an
is
odd
5 houses
number
in
above
Inca.
1. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
it honestly actually is 5 houses. It's sure. Once the
But-
DLC is included anyway.
Yeah.
The DLC only added the 4th house.
Well, but there's
yeah,
also
yeah.
the church.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess that's fair.
4 is an odd number, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's
I think
equal
all
to 2
numbers are
times
odd.
something plus 1.
Hello, no. Wow, we're all here.
I see no gets the hello.
I
But
also
not me.
hello, chill.
Tell me when everyone's like in here and we need to start, so I can stop playing
I'm
Dusk.
pretty sure everybody is in here. Everybody is also in the party.
Okay, well I'm gonna
Our
stop.
party
playing
size is
Dusk.
7.
Wait a minute, who has not joined?
Oh, I must have missed it.
Off. God damn it, I sent you this invite. Like, you're the first person I sent the invite to. Get in here. There we
See,
go.
he's clearly busy S ranking everything in Ultra Kill right now. He's just too good.
Seems like it.
In P ranking? I'm a P ranker, actually.
Yeah.
What is P better than S?
Yes, it means you haven't died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's
Are we done?
unlikely. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna ask if we were double summoning this. I'd be fine with this, but I want to know if this is our party comp going in.
Changed.
Is that your main right now? For your normal group?
Half of the time. It depends on our composition. We have like
Duty pop.
2 groups basically. Either some and Urge Dragoon, depending on who our 8th is on any given day.
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
But I've been running like experts and stuff with Summoner just because it's I don't have to worry about like positioning or AoEs. I can just stand back and mash buttons and not think at all.
I'm offended by the implication that something
You may be offended by the implication, but can you refute it? Oh yeah, so for the clock positioning thing, are we doing the thing where newbie just takes over the south position when the melee have to move, or are we...
Wait, if you clock on southwest and pop on southeast, then I can cover Quaff's spot.
wait,
Really
what?
spot.
Me go northwest.
If numbers are southeast, that's fine, but then where do I go? Where was his old spot?
Southwest, which Quaff is now apparently taking over.
So then what was... Oh, Quaff's was over here somewhere, I think it was, what, northeast?
Yeah, Quaff is like close to the C marker.
Yeah, he's
Never
here, I
mind, so-
believe.
Yeah, the C marker is more like over here between the room.
Ingen.
Yeah?
I wanted you to go southwest.
Oh,
You
long
went
east, south.
right?
Yes, I was southeast before.
So you can take the southwest.
Okay.
That's a problem because then no one's in that corner
Which
where
corner?
numbers is at when
Southeast.
when the ads happen, right?
I think Frey said he was the one who wants to take over that side.
Okay, sure. That makes sense.
So you're gonna cover everything from west to south during the ad phase, right?
East to
Or
East to
sorry,
south.
east to south, west. Okay.
We each have our quadrant.
And then yeah, I'll be taking care of southwest, and who's Ishtar's west, so he'll be fine. He's not moving.
I was looking at the thunderstorm timings on the logs, and it seems like they're roughly every 20 seconds. So if we wanted to do mitigation on them, we would have to like
Skip
just
one.
do like the 4-person alternating. Like we wouldn't be able to like stack 2 and 2, like an Adel and Reprisal,
Yeah.
without skipping one.
But so we wanted to say, like, the early thunderstorms aren't a problem, right? The thunderstorms look like they might become a problem after the ads die, because we're trying to leave a couple of orbs around for the tethers immediately. So it's the post-transition thunderstorm we probably all want to dump our mitigation on, and then after that it goes back to usual.
No, we have Rolling Thunder again.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that so
we don't
should-
really want to pick up extra orbs.
So
in
I think we
phase
should.
2.
So we have 2 Adels, 1 Feint, and 2 Reprisals. So that's 5 mitigation.
Oh yeah, 5. Okay.
Yeah. So I was thinking we could do at least like 1 Adel plus either Reprisal or Feint. For they're all like we could have 2 sets of mitigation down for the Rolling Thunder's post phase transition, right? If they're happening. Well, actually no, there's a 90-second cooldown, right? Or
60 seconds for
each for
Reprisal.
Reprisal. And thunderstorms should happen every 20 seconds.
Yeah, roughly. It's honestly a bit less than 20, I think.
Yeah, then I guess we'd have to like pick out your number. Do you want to be the first Adel, the first Feint, the first Reprisal, the second Adel, or the second Reprisal? Like 5, yeah. It'll actually be like Fire Emblem 5 houses, but we all have to pick our order of mitigation 1 through 5.
1 house per quadrant.
Yes.
So I don't actually exactly. We keep saying Rolling Thunder. I'm not entirely sure. Is that
That's a
like a?
tethers. That's a tethers.
Tethers.
Rolling Thunder's the tethers, but
Yeah.
we want to be reprisaling and stuff on the thunderstorms.
Yeah. Rolling Thunder is just a cast bar that fills up right before the tethers come down.
I see.
But yeah, like because we want to have the extra orbs not get picked up in order to easily cover tethers / tank swapping, then we want to use mitigation for all the thunderstorms in phase 2.
I guess I'll take Adel and I'll like follow Ningen's lead with where he Adels.
Alright.
Okay, wait. So you want the first Adel call?
So I'll take the second addle, and I'll see where you addle first and use that as an form.
I can take the very first mitigation, then like right after the phase transition, I can take the first addle. That'll put off at second. Oh, we need to switch to green first.
I guess.
Everybody else, make sure you have grief feet.
So then, I guess between numbers, chill, and no, you guys can decide if you want 3, 4, or 5 for the next set of Rolling Thunders. Or not Rolling, just Thunderstorms.
Yeah. I will reprisal the first one with you. And then Null can reprisal the second with Quaff.
Alright.
And then we'll just have
I guess
Feint for the
we
third.
can just solo feint the third.
Yeah. That should be fine.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Body is ready.
And remember how to play.
Same.
My job is just so advanced, it takes me a bit.
Of course, of course.
Cringe.
Okay, I forgive you, chill. Tanks need this? Okay, tanks are getting. Is that an extra? Are the tanks done taking?
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm
I
done.
got it.
Oh, it's center. Lincoln is in the center. Lincoln is in
Oh
the
yeah,
center.
shit.
Right, don't go up.
You're not getting
the
null.
orbs.
Oh, I did not get the thing. Okay, now I did.
I'm dumb and I forgot about anything else that wasn't the orbs.
Chill,
Does
you
she'll
need
need to
to-
re-up orbs?
No, sorry, grab orbs, grab orbs. Yeah, now I need this one. Okay, provoking.
Alright.
Four in.
Of course not.
One time.
We got it.
Who tanks need?
No. Yeah, this timing's gonna be rough.
7.
Who's got it?
Tank me. Actually, oh shit.
No, don't pick it up, no. Let me get one.
Yeah, that's tricky. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Good move.
Just wait until yours runs out. Everybody else pick up the extra.
Oh, okay, so we are picking these up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got the
I'm running in the
boss.
center.
Oh, you need
I
tanks.
am.
then.
5-3 in.
One time.
Got it.
7. Tank needs.
Thank you.
Ads are out.
That's
Zero.
Do we
Oh,
have the one
Oh
marker?
no, Null died.
I'm just gonna hit what everybody else is hitting. There we go.
2 and 5 in.
center. 5 and 1. 2 in.
3? 3 has it? Oh, I want to hit it.
Oh,
Tank.
you did not get me.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, it kills footprints and it's my bad.
Does tank need?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not gonna use it.
I keep trying. Oh my god.
Thunderstorm did for it.
Does tank still need?
No, it's just too much.
It's complicated.
Alright, that's fine.
We have like 5 out. Center now.
Yeah, pick up an easy.
3 has this? Somebody else? Oh, afraid it's one.
Might be another one.
I was just taking the debuff constantly because Null kept dying.
Okay, tank needs.
Do it, Claw.
They're going to recover this point.
It's my dying gift.
You
Save.
do, or did you revive? Or did you
Good
die?
warm up. Good warm up.
Did they all remember the numbers?
Yep.
Hold on, I'll repost it just in case.
Oh, I was about to ask people to sound off. That's better. Because sounding off is cool.
Yeah, it seems like the thunderstorm kills through transcendence. I think it also kills
Yeah.
through bolites, I guess that isn't surprising.
Oh wait, the thunderstorm did?
I think so, unless it kept running out right before.
Well, I know like Thunderstrike kills through like home gang and everything. If
Yeah, that
thunderstorm does
too.
too, then that's rough.
And that
feel
means
like-
every single one of Ramos' mechanics can't be involved.
I feel like there was a random lightning strike that went on me, even though the boss was on you. I wonder what I mislooked there.
Oh, maybe I can just check the logs. To see what you died to. Death to shock strike, and then conductivity, and then thunderstorm, and then thunderstorm.
Reprisal is only a 60-second cooldown, right?
Yeah.
Can somebody reprisal then when he phases for the first time into the ads? Adel and Feint both have a 90 seconds, so I feel like we wouldn't have him all for the thunderstorm after we kill all the ads if we use those. But reprisal should probably be back up again in time.
Sure.
The ad phase does seem fairly long. But...
I don't know if it's 90 seconds. I guess we can count. I mean, I don't mind Adeling too, just to like test it.
When was the edge phase again? 65%?
Yeah,
Yeah.
65%. So just dump some mitigation at 65.
Alright.
I guess I will try Feint or Adeling just to see if the ads phase itself does also last 90 seconds.
Well, the thing is that the time of it is variable, right?
True, but like...
Because either we leave too many alive and they make him use Judgment Bolt faster, or we kill them all at a certain speed and then immediately phase.
That's true. I guess, yeah, just use Reprisal for now, and then, like, I don't know, let me know if it was up for a while by the time it phased or not.
Yeah. Alright. Guess we go again.
Do it.
Body is ready.
Warm up complete.
Indeed. I remember to open up ACT again, so now I'm going to actually be playing like a real hero instead of a failure.
Thank needs. Grab rocks.
There's one over there. Running into the center. We and, can't even see who the other person is.
4N.
Grab works.
Grab orbs, grab orbs.
Behind you, numbers.
Mike needs these. Provoking.
Does Tang need that last one?
No, grab it.
Newbie, I think, is the closest.
4 and 6 in.
Three
Two
has
in.
it. Oh,
Two in.
Grab these.
Ready?
Grab these. Grab these.
Yes.
I need to wait 10 seconds.
Mike needs.
Go back to phase. Throw out that reprisal, I guess.
Provoking. Possibly.
Cross ads are out. No ads.
Do I add all
2 and 3 in.
You want to add?
I didn't make it in, I'm north.
Yeah, gotcha.
Or doesn't have it? Okay.
Grab orbs, grab orbs.
Make sure there's also one right behind you.
I'll get it.
Tank needs. Broken.
Who are you running in? Two is also gonna have to run in?
No, you took. Oh, I don't have tank saints on. God damn it.
One side. You combo.
Null Shurk if you can.
That's Sangula. You should have it, man.
Two tanks need bulbs or orbs.
Nope,
wow.
grab orbs. Grab orbs. Tank needs.
Thank you.
So after that, we shouldn't grab the next ones that spawn. We're about to kill all the ads.
Alright.
Provoking
Keep
plus
those as
one.
extras.
Middle,
2.
2 and 6.
2 and 6.
That's it.
6 is not in.
6 is outside.
Oh,
6 is
six.
not
Oh.
in.
Name
I'll
get
get to-
in to me.
Yeah, I'll-
Arlene is
Alright,
up.
Adeline now.
Don't grab orbs, don't grab
Yeah, don't
orbs.
grab these orbs.
Clear.
President.
Actually, I probably should have addled afterwards because the thunderstorm didn't happen just yet, huh?
It's fine.
Yeah, I have to get better at the time for that.
Rolling Thunder. Nigging grab orbs. Or no, you're going in? Frey grab orbs. I got
Full we're in.
I'm dead. Yeah, that was weird because all the orbs were where I was, but also the fact that like I was about to get targeted. I don't know, would be a
provoking.
priority for some
Get ready to home game.
Old. It goes through home gang. Whoops.
Oh, yeah.
I think tether resolution is more important than seduction resolution.
Okay.
Well, I'm the person who's seduced should
Yeah,
go
or-
into the middle. I made the wrong call up because I forgot about that.
Frey the zone thunderstorm.
Well, what Nubia is trying to say is that like even if you are targeted with the seduce, if you're next to all three of the orbs, just forget about moving into the center and get the
Yeah.
orbs.
The
But
thing
the
is that
other
like,
thing
if you
though.
don't do the orbs, we die to a thunderstorm
Yes.
too.
But
right?
there's the other problem that it's really hard to make the judgment call of do I have enough time to actually get the 3 orbs before I'm stopped from moving?
That's true.
Because like I'm not sure even if I had made the immediate decision to just go for orb grabbing if I'd gotten all 3 in time.
Yeah.
It was a bit iffy.
I think we survived. Actually, I guess we should check how much damage that thunderstorm did.
Yeah.
Oh. Tether deals damage every time you make an action.
Action.
So every time you move or every time
As
you...
the
Yeah.
Well, if I just stood
means
still, I
if-
wouldn't.
Because I tried moving to the 3 orbs, I died. For the person who...
It's
None of
action,
the
right?
two.
Not movement.
I
No,
moved
you
my
like-
finish an action.
It's like with
I
Breath
still gain 100 damage every time.
How do you resolve it then? Because if both the end of the tether can't move, then
You take damage on action and damage just
Hazard
like
damage.
Because like the buff stacks go up if you move making that shot. The buff stacks going up. When I got it, I don't think they were going when I was moving.
I didn't think just walking around was increasing my damage. Tapping sprint does seem to do so.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate because... Yeah, I just happened so fast that I assumed it was moving.
It looks like that thunderstorm did around 3,000 damage with 3 orbs up. Or however
Had
many
we
orbs
timed
were
our
out.
mitigation on that better, it probably would have even been more manageable.
I think people who are far from the orbs should like keep the clock to go close to the orbs in advance, maybe.
Like what? How would that work?
The problem is we also
mean,
don't know who's going to get targeted, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I mean, but before the tether comes out, anyone who is too far from any orbs should move so that they're
Oh,
close.
yeah,
you
we're
mean we
disrupting
should start
the
stacking
clock
up. We're gonna break clock positions to have everybody stack up near orbs instead.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure if that would be better, but
Yeah.
if the time is right for the getting the orbs, then
Yes. So, well, we would all have to basically immediately run back into our clock positions as soon as we know who is being targeted, because the thunderstorm happens right after. We might be able to make that with sprint. It's a small arena.
I don't think it's possible to sprint. Spray was already moving like instantly and barely got inside, like barely passed through or moved before the thunderstorm happened.
yeah,
Right.
I don't think everyone would need to leave. But like if you see like all the orbs are like across the platform from you, then like you probably would want to be somewhere else when it starts.
Honestly, not sure. I mean, I guess we could try it. Just give it a shot.
Tank
My God,
needs.
sorry.
Made it now. Do tanks need?
Yep.
Yeah. Grab orbs.
Running into the center?
Oh shit, I'm not. I couldn't get in.
Null's not in center. I'll cover Null. I'll cover Null.
Two. Okay.
Back in.
Grab orbs. Grab orbs. Tank needs. Holy cursed placement. Okay. Provoking.
What? Fucking hell.
Cross in the middle.
Crazy got me. It's me.
Grab orbs.
Grab orbs.
Orbs. Next one, too, should be second.
Tank needs.
We're about to phase. Drop some free mitigation.
Dark strike.
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
running in. Three going in.
7. Grab orbs. Broken. Plus
Grab orbs.
Oh,
sorry, I
hi.
was too slow.
This one. That's what we're not crazy, actually. Good penetration.
Grab
Grab
orbs.
orbs.
Two and 6 in.
A little bit towards the east.
One right, one north.
Tank.
Tank needs.
It needs.
Good. Provoked.
Leave these Thunderballs
7.
alive. He's gonna phase very soon. Unless the tank needs them. If the tank needs them, they can take them.
No, you're good.
But yeah, leave these out. And yeah, I'm getting
Next
my...
to me.
That's-
And one south.
yes.
hell. We got the chaotic 2 in.
Oh, this is not gonna be go well.
Oh, I should have run in the middle, but it doesn't matter.
I should.
Stop it.
Oh my god.
Do we have a third orb? We do not.
Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
We have no orbs.
4 in.
sorry,
Four
I'm not in.
4 and 7.
Three?
Newbie, can you cover me? Oh shit. Should have. Well.
I could not cover you because I was tethered.
Yeah.
You guys can cover my orbs.
I
Gonna get busted.
What the heck? Targeted me with the bus, but nothing happened.
Get brain maybe.
This phase is slightly cursed.
Certainly is.
I got clipped. Fine.
Well, we had a nice stream problem there, which is that when the tether was supposed to raid, I didn't have orbs around, so I couldn't hit it.
Yeah, I had to grab an orb because otherwise I would have just died to the tank buster. I don't know where the other ones went though.
I'm not sure if that was the same time, but there was a time where I was on 2 orbs because Chills was about to run out. And then I think I died on. Oh yeah, I got chaotic strike while I was trying to collect the orbs on the outside, so I couldn't get to middle.
Which resulted in me losing a bunch of my health, which resulted in the tether killing me immediately before I could get the orbs. Oh.
I think
Yes, that would have been very long.
I think rather than when the first time the tethers comes out, if we don't have a good setup for a tank swap, like if I'm about to switch and the tether's about to happen, I think I just need to pick up an orb and take the debuff instead of trying to tank swap. And that
sounds good.
Because I think there's 4 orbs in the second phase.
If that happens, then we have to absorb any extra orbs and then the next thunderstorm to do it, right?
Well, it seems like one time there's enough orbs to grab a tether and for me to get a debuff.
Yeah, so that indicates that if there's any leftover orbs after you guys get grounded or whatever, right, then people should pick up extra orbs afterwards, right?
Yeah. I'll say we had bad stun timing on that one. That certainly didn't help.
Does anyone have a video record of how many debuffs I was at before I got killed?
I do.
You mean like how many ticks of...
Yeah.
Oh, do you just mean how many orbs you picked up? Or...
No, the tether ticks.
The kick show from the debuff.
Yeah, it should have
Let me
been
just-
like,
Just check the log too. Oh, you mean stacks of the debuff?
yeah. I guess the ticks also matter, but not as much as the stacks.
1.
Okay, so I died with 1. That's when I died, right?
Yeah.
So I think I would have had enough time if I didn't get clipped by the thing. I don't think we necessarily should get our strategy, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, things just went wrong on that.
Yeah.
I misplayed because I didn't communicate with Noel that I was just gonna grab a single orb.
From the wording on the debuffs, Thunderclap will stack. That's the just passive damage until it's removed, and then Causality, the damage per action, does not stack. It just stays at 1.
I see.
Wait, I saw an
And-
increase. I saw an increment.
You've seen both of them increment? Okay.
No, I've seen only one of them.
The one that increments is the automatic damage.
Looks like
Circle? Okay.
Thunderclap is only doing like 300 damage every tick. Though
Moving
that's
damage.
like at the exact same time as Causality, which is 800 per tick. That's like,
That's a lot of
that
damage.
feels so brutal. Maybe we do just have to stack your orbs and be ready to run into them.
The problem with stacking with orbs is if the orbs aren't clustered, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if there's like
It
2 on
basically-
one end and 1 on the other end, then like no different really.
Yeah. Like we'll save a couple seconds, but like the thing is that the thunderstorm comes like within 3 seconds of the tether emerging, right? So we're doing something wrong. We could be taking all of the. We could try taking all of the orbs and then rely on the thunderstorm that happens after the tether to solve it.
What were you gonna say, Fred? Looking at the-
Rescue, but that's banned.
Wait, what's banned?
Rescue.
Rescue.
Oh.
I don't think rescue's all that much more helpful. Right, the only mobility skill that would be super helpful would be like everyone stand near an orb and then they get install them or whatever.
Assuming I get the tether, if I didn't get the tether, then what?
Like, I'm saying that's like the only mobility skill
Yeah.
that I like is relevant for this area. Right.
Also looking at the
Thunderclap helps.
looking at the timeline of damage. Actually, hold on. I need to find the first instance. It looks like the first instance of like Thunderclap / Causality is. It looks like Thunderstorm hits 10 seconds after the tethers come out.
10 seconds is enough time if we have orbs left out in advance to grab those, so...
But it felt like as if I died straight after. Oh wait, that's because I was low HP.
That's... Also, you were one of the 2 who was stuck from the stun forever before we phased at the wrong time.
I wasn't
Yeah.
stunned.
Oh, you were stunned? Oh, I thought you were.
We could try having everyone pop sprint right before the tether comes out, so that you will have sprint already active. Like if you got
Yeah. Yeah,
To
it's
time that
cast
right,
bar.
that's definitely like a 100% benefit.
We see the cast bar, right? It's not that
Oh
hard.
yeah, that's a good point.
Noticeable is the anti-healing debuff on the tank for the healers. Like if Kill were to end up with 3 stacks of it, would that just be unhealable?
I mean, there's no way I'm going to 3. 3
Just one, right?
is probably
no,
undoable.
just for like, so I know what we are working with.
with 2 stacks, Cure 1 seems to do like 300 or something, 300, 400.
What does it do with, like, normally?
About double that. Let me check.
Jesus.
Okay.
That's pretty harsh.
Yeah, so with 2 stacks, I think it's like a more than 50, like a 50% or more healing reduction.
Okay.
And is 1 less healing reduction than 2? I don't actually know if the healing reduction part of it stacks.
I think 1 is less reduction than 2. Yeah, it's just I just haven't looked at the number 1.
Yeah, the debuff says the greater the stack, the fewer the HP recovered via healing magic. But not potions.
Okay.
But yeah, I would definitely try to not go over 1.
And that's basically if our phasing time is looking kind of iffy and you
Yeah, I mean,
need to
that's
just
basically just like an emergency
Yeah,
thing.
stay tanking for longer.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Spots.
Tank
Tank
needs.
needs.
The extra. center.
3 and 5.
2 and 5 in. Oh yeah, 3 and 5 flat.
Grab orbs.
Tank needs.
There's 2 next to me.
Grab the extra. Provoking.
Center. 6
5 and 6 in.
5 and 6.
One.
Grab orbs. Tank.
Tank needs.
We're about to phase. Drop some mitigation.
Can you tank boss further into Naka?
Possibly. What did you say?
I don't think we can move the boss if that's what you mean. Or do you just mean where we're standing?
Fucking hell. 2, I'm nowhere close.
One in, but my game lagged so I didn't realize.
Boss got you.
Okay.
So the double people sub again, so I chose not to.
Grab orbs, by the way. Grab orbs.
I guess I have switched.
Tank needs, tank needs. Quaff, grab the extra. Provoking.
Got it. I got it.
2 and 4 running in.
I'm a bit out.
1.
Nick can grab his shield.
And can get me.
I got HP.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I'm grabbing this extra orb.
Chill, get ready to go like grab an extra.
Yeah.
We want
Grabbing
to
one
keep these
extra
orbs. But yeah. These are the orbs we want to keep those best we can.
Yeah, don't pick up any others.
2 and 5
center.
are...
Go. One in.
1 go in. Okay, no, we have a lot of extra orbs, but we should just hang on to these for now. Mitigation?
Take note of where the orbs are.
We have 5. We should
Yes.
take. We have 6. We should take some.
Okay, just...
I have debuff, ideally.
Okay, I'm taking 1.
Rolling
Okay,
Thunder
tethers
Zap.
are out.
I'm grabbing.
Center.
One in.
Oh my god.
2 for the chaotic.
So
Alright, we broke it. Okay.
I'm refreshing my debuff.
Oh god.
tank needs.
Shit, sorry. I didn't mean to grab that.
Plus on me.
Oh. Really? That's so
Good. Max, I couldn't heal you.
I'm just surprised that was still targeting me. Someone awesome.
Another?
Thunder?
2 and 6 in.
Oh. I.
Frey grab orbs.
I'm going into the center.
I'm grabbing orbs. Provoking.
Just trying to stay alive for the healer LB.
Pick up some orbs. Pick up some orbs.
Oh, ready.
Jesus Christ, he just like did 5 attacks in there.
Alright, I'm gonna grab these
Either-
orbs. Alright, I can't grab any more than this. So somebody else has to be
I need 3 for the tank. I got this. I don't think there's a third one.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Hold on. It should spawn after this.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. I'm provoking.
Thank God.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
What happened?
I home ganged.
Oh, that means we need to pick up these orbs, don't
Okay, well the shock strike still got me.
Ow. Well, I was not able to pick up these orbs.
He TB'd like in the middle of that LB. That was really unfortunate.
Okay, Tank, if you're running for an orb behind me, can you please warn me so I don't get tank bustered?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That was definitely fraud.
Maybe.
Yeah. Ramu will soon die.
Oh god. I need to start sabotaging it so we can stay in this Kino arena for longer.
You appreciate the circle.
Yeah.
Want to swap places with me? That's okay.
It would appear to not. Unfortunately.
Tank needs.
Does tank still need? Or is that I'm going to the center actually? Never
Go
mind.
3 and 6.
Alright.
Grab these.
Ready?
Tank needs. Cloth grab the extra. Looking.
6.
Going to 10. Are we going in?
7.
Grab orbs. Tank needs.
Phase. Throw out your mitigation.
Provoke.
It's
Cloth grab that extra orb.
Oh no, off the middle.
6 and.
Pick up extra orbs, you see?
Yeah.
Tank needs.
Mother. Fuck. So I grabbed one. That's bad.
It's fine. Provoking.
1 and 2 in.
4. What?
7.
Worked out.
Grab the extra.
I guess they're spawned an orb. Pick up any orbs you see.
Not anymore. Save those orbs.
Alright.
We're about to kill this phase.
We're getting new orb spawns.
Yes.
Can I take these or do we need them?
I'm picking up one because it's right there.
Nice to have these headers here.
Pop sprint with the rolling thunder.
Rolling Thunder.
I'm running in the center.
One taking orbs and 2 as well.
I need 5 in, 5 in, 5 in. Do we still need
Grab 'em
orbs?
up.
Please grab-
No one needs orbs.
Okay, Noel's grabbing them. Got it. Somebody always needs orbs. I understand.
Provoke immediately.
That's one.
God damn.
Yeah.
I need a tank up.
Thanks, Chopstick.
Thanks.
Rolling Thunder.
I have. Oh,
Hey.
this is some real awful shit right here. I saw what that was.
Oh no, I can't.
We were both marked and we were both tethered.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is an RNG configuration
I
that
should
can
have.
happen
I
if
should have. I
everyone's
should have.
alive.
Bray had his own thunder
Yeah.
because some of you were dead.
I was paying too much attention to the mechanics.
Yes.
Another one of those where it's just two very simple mechanics that combine to be very dangerous.
Can we tank the boss always at the same marker cycle? Or do you want to go to the marker?
I mean, like, I'm trying to stand on the marker. But, like, I have to stand on the very edge of the marker, otherwise I can't hit. Like, if I'm standing in the middle of the marker, I can't hit him. So I try to stand on the very edge of it.
That's it.
Really, like, if I put a marker here, it's not a matter range.
I mean, I can test right now. Like,
In the middle of the marker, right?
that's when I attacked. Right here.
I wonder if there's a box. Yeah, we can put the marker in there.
I moved it a bit forward.
Yeah, that was just a test thing.
I've died.
The final order I picked up before Thunderstorm was right behind the tank.
Yeah.
I couldn't move in without dying to some.
Yeah.
C is now, it should be close enough though, right?
Oh yeah, right now C is close enough.
Yeah, normal to do.
Okay, I checked the logs and it says I died to a default attack.
Might have had aggro for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He does like
cancer
a
built in.
thunderstorm life attack for his auto attack.
Also, yeah, it could have been moved.
Yeah, I posted in prog that my death and I was confused by it, but I see. My overwhelming summoner damage was just...
Of course. On that last pull, you're not even on the damage chart of my
Yeah,
meter.
I didn't attack, I was...
Yeah, because you were just.
I was giving the prog clip.
When you see like these orbs and you're not sure if the tank needs, basically what me and Chill go by is whether the main tank has like less than 25 seconds on the good buff,
Yeah.
on the what's it called, insurgents or whatever.
Selected search.
So, and like the off tank is not going to have less than 25 seconds, so only one person will ever be on one of the tanks, will ever be at 25 around there. And that's what you can go by. If it's over 25, we have time and you can grab the orbs. And if it's under 25, then a tank swap is probably happening soon and
tanks get
the
it,
tanks need the orbs. And if there's a red debuff, that's when shit gets extremely chaotic and the tanks have, like, there's no secret knowledge the tanks have. We also just go by the debuffs that all of you can see as well. And if it's red, then it's just kind of fucked, maybe. But
It's kind of
yeah,
scuffed.
that's
Let's
when
use
But
the
then
it
it-
gets
color
fucked
for
in
this
the case.
SP marker because it's the same color as the orb sponsors.
That's probably a good idea, yeah.
Though, no, I guess I can probably think of it this way: is even if the red debuff is at 25 seconds, the off tank is probably gonna want to tank swarm soon. So just like the timer of the buff matters more than the color. Or is that not true?
Well, the
Yeah,
red
that-
buff lowers healing, so it's not
I mean, I know
ideal
it's
to...
not a good buff to have, but like in terms of whether or not the rest of us should be picking up orbs, all that matters is how much time is left on either the good buff or the bad buff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the ideal is that we try to switch if one of us has the red buff and the other one doesn't.
Oh, so then you
Because
might be going
having...
before it
Otherwise, we're just putting more pressure on the healers.
okay, so you might be swapping even before it hits the 25-second mark. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically,
Though,
one-
actually, I guess that does
Please.
fuck up the timing a bit. Well, actually, no, not really. This is hard. I guess if it's only one stack of red, we can probably wait a little bit. But
I guess it also depends on the phase. That's another issue.
yeah,
Look at this. The tether will resolve on the orbs after the thunderstorm. Because otherwise we cannot make sure that the tanks have enough orbs to get involved. The people who are tether cannot move to the thunderstorm until one of them picks up.
actually, yeah, I guess if you're not taking the 800 unless you're moving, you
Yeah,
could
you can
theoretically
delay
just
it.
wait.
Because otherwise I don't think that we can guarantee that the tank is involved going into phase
Yeah.
3.
That's a good
So
point.
we'll resolve tether on the thunderstorm after.
Okay, so we...
So tethers happen. The two tethered people don't move. Thunderstorm happens, and then the tethered people get those orbs.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we have more time to plan like who gets which stack or DPS a little.
You
Yeah.
know,
Good
you
relation
also
point.
don't act.
Yeah, don't act.
Remember, you have to put away
We
your
can
weapon.
move all we want. We don't have to
Yeah.
not act. We can sprint once, I guess. Not that much time. Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Makes sense.
Remember, yeah, tethers don't move. Press C or detarget.
Lighted bouquet.
If the thunderclap doesn't scale that fast, then that should be fine.
Yeah.
Tank
Tank
needs.
needs.
Okay, grab us.
Two and three in.
One.
Grab orbs. Tank needs. One extra. Provoking.
Three and six
Yeah,
in.
6.
So, grab us.
Doing so?
Tanks need? I think so.
No.
They don't.
They do not. Okay.
Under 25 is the magic number. That means there's another rolling thunder come.
Alright, tanks need.
Tank need.
And cancer mitigation is ready. We're about to phase.
Provoking.
Turns out we do have like 90 seconds. I can just
Awesome.
rock them all.
8 in.
Up.
Two and eight. 2 and 8.
4.
4.
Oh,
Okay.
You should probably grab those.
Yeah, grab any orbs you see. Tanks need. Grab extras. Provoking.
Oh shit, sorry, I'm not in.
5.
Oh,
5 and 7 in.
Now 5. 1 in.
Grab orbs.
Save the next set of orbs, unless the tank.
No, tank needs.
Oh,
tank.
Yes.
But leave any extra.
Also me.
Different bulk.
So we will solve
If you have tether, don't move. Rolling Thunder. Right. Prey and Newbie.
One that's in moving. 2 in. Okay, I didn't know if you were moving to that or not.
Right.
Right, are you getting?
Prey's getting.
lowest number picks up. We good?
Tank will need the next set. It's
Yep,
gonna be
there's
close.
There's one.
Actually, yeah, no more.
I'll grab an orb, I'll grab an orb. Oh shit, it
You're-
ran off before. Fuck.
Okay, I should.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have orbs.
I-
One
Yeah.
under.
Will it go through home gun?
1 and 2 in.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
Three,
might
three.
be able to grab 3 really.
3 in.
Sets.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, sorry.
Nope.
So we couldn't grab in time.
We only found 2 words.
Yeah, I grabbed 2 in a desperate bid.
That was my bad. I tried, what's the word? Increasing the
To
length
get
on
the red
path.
debuff.
Yeah, and it ran out right before.
Also, people are not resolving chaotic strike consistently during that phase. If you do not have
Tether.
tether, your only concern should be resolving that. Do not even think about gathering orbs. Like orbs is just not an issue, right? If you do not have a tether.
Yeah, I think at this point there's so many people getting either tether or the tanks eating it that the extra orbs always get picked up by somebody who actually needs them instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Consider
The only-
tether irrelevant for the purposes of resolving the stress. It doesn't anything more
Yeah.
than first.
Yeah. Like
The only problem is if I get tether, which I guess tether or you, I'll have to handle my data damage.
yeah.
I'll try to make that not happen.
We could always have just the non-healer in the pair gather orbs.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter, right? So
There's damage
it's
going
just-
both
'cause we
sides
can
of
heal.
both side moves.
Wait, does damage go on both sides? Oh,
You know,
gotcha.
so we're all basically equivalent, so we should still the lowest number gathers it for complexity. I think
Right.
if a healer gets tether, we can call it out so the other healer can throw single target heals. And
Right.
so the tether healer can heal. You can throw out your creation, prognosis, and caracal. Okay. Other than that, yeah. Just consider tethers relevant for resolving.
So
chaos
for a
strike.
second tether, are we also just gonna wait for the thunderstorm?
Every time, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It should. The timing should line up like
Unless,
that.
unless he
Yeah.
does 2 thunderstorms between tethers.
Well, I think he does do true thunderstorm between tethers, but that means the other thunderstorm is always being picked up by the tank. So
Yeah.
No, Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right. I meant 3 thunderstorms with some tanks.
Also, the instances of attend.
Repair and stuff.
It seems to always be like he marks chaotic strike, he marks tethers. There's the thunderstorm. You resolve the chaotic strike, and then the tether, like someone can resolve the tether.
Yeah, and then there's another
And
thunderstorm.
then
that's
one more
all the tanks.
thunderstorm.
For the tanks, yeah.
try to swap
Yeah.
them.
And then
That
it
sounds
Our
good.
does
time
the
was
wrong
time was a
thing
bit
again.
rough there.
Which
We
basically
need to
means in phase 2, no one has to think about picking up extra orbs except for the people who need them.
Yeah.
And during the ad phase, we need to be careful. We push so that we don't get the chaotic strike.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, if we see a chaotic strike and there's like only one ad left, just stop hitting it, hit Rambo instead. I think he still takes damage that
Yeah.
phase, like, you know, it's not even a DPS loss.
Well,
He takes
if it happens
damage,
too late,
and
right?
then stops taking damage.
But it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Also, damage is not relevant in phase 2 right now because, like, we almost definitely have to resolve 2 more loops, right? If you're too busy paying attention to your rotation to resolve chaotic strike, which is the only thing you're concerned with in that phase if you're not tethered, right? Then yeah, we just wipe there, right?
Does that happen?
Yeah, for sure. I would suggest
That is yes.
giving your DPS close to 0 value during phase 2 until we can do it for loop
Master
1
the mechanics,
consistently.
yeah.
Mhm. This is not the case for phase 1 and ad phase, but it is the case for. This is what I meant yesterday about early prog. DPS does not matter.
Makes sense.
Also, I don't know how likely it is. I don't even know if it can happen. But if this off tank gets tethered in phase 2, I feel like they should always be the one to gather orbs.
That makes sense, yeah.
Is that
Because-
true? Because that throws off a
don't-
rhythm of tether.
It does,
takes and
but,
then
like-
Zen takes.
The sub tank. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would mess up the rhythm.
I think sticking to the derm is the most important thing, right?
Well, yeah, I guess there's gonna be another Thunderbolt for the off tank anyway, and then it would. If the tank, if the off tank already grabbed them from the tether, then they're not gonna grab these ones, and then some random.
Now if
person
both
grab
tanks
them.
get tethered, mamma mia.
That should
Well, I
not
don't. The
happen.
main tank
I
probably
think
can't get tethered.
I don't think the main tank is allowed to be tethered.
For sure.
And like, I don't even know if the sub tank can. The weird thing is that like sometimes like when one person dies, it'll tether to me next instead of like another DPS or something.
Yeah,
So
it
maybe
seems
there's just more people dead than I
only
realized.
prioritize DPS for the initial Rolling Thunder, and then after like any part of that tether dies, it's just like yeah.
Well,
whatever-
it seems
whoever-
like it's
okay.
always a DPS and a healer, maybe.
It's been 2 DPS before.
Has it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, okay.
I may be wrong.
I had the same thought though.
I was just thinking because
do
I
feel
mean, like
the-
the two most
definitely-
recent ones I can remember were like
Yeah, it
Frey
definitely
and Ningen and
trends
Frey
DPS
and
healer.
Newbie.
So I observed one poll that
Also
it
picks 2
prioritizes.
healers. Like I think it picked Frey and me like the first time we saw it.
Oh yeah, if that happens,
Yeah.
healing is just so difficult.
Yeah.
What are the chances of that happening? What's the peak?
Bad.
Considering only 6 people can get tethered. Any probability masters?
1 in 30.
1 in 30?
1 in 15.
1 in
1 in
15.
15?
Oh yeah, right. Order doesn't matter.
Very
1 in 15 chance the pool kind of dies. Well, depending on the loops. Higher than 1 in 15.
Where are we waiting on?
Oh, we all here?
You'll just went AFK.
Yeah.
Oh no. Whose car backfired?
Yeah, that's, I think, Max.
Oh,
It's a loud
okay.
jam.
The machines are coming for blood. I've learned
It creaks a lot too. I got a new chair, but for some reason my brain thinks I have to get value out of the old chair, so I need to like use it until it like breaks down completely.
What? No, that's not how it works.
I know, but
You know what they call this? They call this the sunk cost fallacy in Highland or something like that.
I'm just maximizing my value.
Yeah. Blood is fuel, mankind is dead. That was full.
Alright, let us quickly check our settings. We have Frey. We don't have Frey. We now have Frey.
Duty pop.
$100 Alagon tombstones of poetics.
I don't even spin those anymore. Feels sad.
I need to get to the Heaven's Ward poetic armor.
Okay,
Let's do
time
this.
to clear.
B now?
We
Oh,
have
was it not
mastered
B?
every mechanic.
See, it was the same color as the orb, so we changed it.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that B, yeah.
Yeah, for clarity's sake.
Thanks, Neil.
Make stats? Question mark.
Good point. Right, well.
Anastasia.
3 and 7. Two then.
Yep.
Is tank still
Grab orbs.
Grab orbs? Alright. I can't grab the last one. Unfortunately. 5 more seconds. I can grab it now. Oh.
I ran across the map to see what it is.
Tanks need. Oh, grab the extra. Provoked. Awesome.
Bye.
2 in.
2 in.
Grab extents.
Grab orbs.
Oh, what?
Grab orbs.
Where did I go, bro?
So if the main tank gets chaotic strike, I think like they still go mid, but they need to not be right on top of the other person because they auto leave
Yeah.
after it.
Tank needs.
Yeah. Good point.
Agents.
Grab orbs.
Roger
Possibly.
for mitigation. For fun.
You can grab orbs.
Five and 8. 2.
Collect orbs.
Orb collected. Orb also collected.
Base.
Tank needs.
Thank you.
Grab the extra. Provoke. Should probably turn tank stance on.
Good 6
Not 1, 3 and
3.
Thanks.
Grab orbs, grab orbs, yeah. Grab orbs.
Tank needs.
Tank stance.
we should face for the next one.
Yes,
Okay,
for the next chaotic strike, which is important.
Also need.
Okay, good.
Well,
Thunder.
Green
Pop
five
on
in.
Frey. Careful, Papa.
Viene Papa, viene Papa.
I'll get the orbs.
Sage up, no. I think Ennis.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
I got orbs.
Get the orbs.
They're broken. Provoking.
For the raise.
I'm getting.
I don't have tank stance, god damn it. Sorry.
Wait, does tank not need these?
No, just pick them up. Or no, tethers will need them.
I'm gonna die. I have no healers anyway, though.
The healer, but the
Both healers are alive.
Yeah,
Thanks.
20 orbs, 20 orbs.
that was my fault.
Nah, it was, I started that cascade by not noticing I had the tether for like 2 GCDs. And breaking
Okay,
myself.
I didn't see a tether anywhere, so I was like, that's weird. Maybe the tether got resolved. So I've been looking at the party, but I was like, I guess there's no tether right now.
Well, I think the main issue there was just those people who had tether. We kept acting throughout the tether because we didn't notice, so we ate the thunderstorm and we died. If that didn't
I was in
happen,
the
everything would have
middle of a
gone
cast.
well.
The moment
Okay, so
the
the
tether
target
swapped.
also didn't notice the tether. Okay.
Yeah.
But when that happens, we should call for the untethered healer to top us up to avoid them.
Yeah, I realized you two were tethered because I couldn't see a tether anywhere. I should have just looked at the party list, obviously, but I didn't.
Or your debuff. Your
Yeah.
debuffs be pretty huge.
I know, I can. I just wasn't looking at the list. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
you
an
mean
observation that probably only matters for me, so I don't think anybody else actually
I was
casts.
looking on the field and there wasn't any tether, so for some reason I thought it like got resolved instantly or something. I don't. That.
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
only 2 things. The person tethered need to be quick about not moving, not interacting, because both of us made a mistake.
Yeah.
And also if a healer is untethered, we should look to top off before thunderstorm.
Incidentally, if the tether swaps onto somebody else and they're in the middle of casting, that'll still count as an action, so either canceling it or finishing the cast, both fuck you.
Yeah, that's fine. We can take 100 damage. You just need to stop immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time I'll be on top of it. I'll just single target like the other healer if that happens. And it'll be fine.
Also, if a tank double dips as a tether, for example, people need to pick up extra orbs in that case.
No, the tank isn't gonna be the one doing the resolving the mechanic, it'll be the person who's
Well,
not
that
doing
was if people die, then it just kind of happens.
that. Yeah,
Tank needs.
Oh, wait, oh yeah, now I get
Pretty
pierced.
right.
That's right.
Well, look.
You only got 2.
7.
Oh no.
Yeah, they ran out. Oh, yeah, tank needs.
There was one behind us.
So we're alternated now. We need to do one more thunderstorm during the actions. Or
Okay,
just-
I got.
Yeah, this way.
Yeah, just one.
Back on.
That's like
back on home.
the worst
Stack in the middle, stack in the middle. Get in the AoE.
Well,
That doesn't even kill, what?
It only kills if you're also
I think it
charged.
does if you have the debuff from
Yeah, if you
the
have
chaotic
the
strike, but not
charge,
otherwise.
Then we'll be killing the radio. Imagine that, getting charmed before you can finish getting 3 orbs as the tank.
Too smart.
That's the most ridiculous thing that can be allowed in this game. Actually, there's worse stuff, but it's weirder.
Whoops.
Techniques. Collect orbs.
Three and six.
Six.
Oh my god.
One.
Collect
I
orbs.
got you.
Collect orbs.
Egg needs.
You're just gonna laugh at how much easier Saboteur movie than this.
Interesting.
Good six.
And
Going 6.
3 going in?
3 and
oh god.
Oh shit.
Oh, what happened?
I got the debuff because they were spawned right on me.
Grab orbs.
That's fine, just grab orbs. I'm sorry, healers. Alright, tank needs.
Techniques. Oh,
We'll
nice.
be phasing soon.
Also me.
Grab orbs.
Oh my god.
Well, unlucky.
At six.
Well,
you shouldn't be on
Oh no, no.
2 and 3 in. Or 2 and 4, sorry.
1 gets. Or 1 gets.
No,
I'll
3
skip.
Shall do you need this?
Did you use this
Yeah, I
white
probably
thing?
do. Probably.
That push is the most annoying thing ever.
Yes.
Oh, thanks. instead.
Oh yeah, the tank goes great.
I didn't do enough DPS.
Well, I would imagine that it is still to have one more look back. But now either on lower tank hits.
Probably, yeah.
Techniques.
Egg needs.
Collect orbs.
Aiden.
Both tanks, both tanks.
Wow.
Holy cringe.
One.
One.
Holy mother of French.
Careful on
I think that's even allowed.
Get
Still
orbs,
need
get
them.
orbs, get orbs.
Yeah, or just this one. Next to the Austrian.
Egg needs. Off crab that orb. Broken.
Thanks.
We're gonna put tank stance on.
One end.
Grab orbs.
Tank needs. I'm gonna be slightly to the side of the marker. Look out. Look out, Quaff.
Ads are out.
Boss on me.
Pick up orbs.
Four.
Present.
Grab orbs. Tank needs. Grab extra. Vote.
No one's very far away. No.
Yeah, I'm not quite on the center.
One end.
I'm grabbing no, I'm
He
grabbing
made it.
no.
He
I
made it.
got-
He made it.
It's fine, I'm not done.
I was able to get both.
Maybe grab that orb.
Grab extras.
Tank needs.
Needs.
Boss on me. Collect orbs.
One end.
Hold.
I got it. I got it.
Don't kill.
Titan on his way.
Just rescue me before the thunderbolt hits anytime. So the thunder strike's gonna telegraph. Just gotta time it. Oh, but I think the
Better.
Didn't do it and is doing other things instead because of the phasing.
yeah. Got 4 here.
5 and 3.
2 in, yeah, 2 safe.
Oh yeah, if it happens, I just have to look
Okay, I'll grab, I'm lower number.
Oh shit.
to grab the orbs. This is actually fine. Anyway, stop.
I am good.
Reset.
Well, we don't. Tanks are gonna die.
Tank
Okay, I might be able to grab 3 here.
Okay, chill.
I got
bottom.
3. I got 3.
Slow resing now.
God.
Watch,
Grab any
watch,
extra. Grab any extra.
watch out for the tether. Okay, reset. Everything's fine now.
Running back in.
Anyway, ending and then one zaps. Grab orbs.
Numbers grab orbs.
Good job.
Numbers. Got it. Alright.
Swift cast for Dagger in 7 seconds.
And they'll start picking up the orbs that are already there.
Alright.
8 tank needs.
Yep.
Got it.
Null's got 2 of them.
You can collect orbs.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Grab orbs,
Yes,
grab orbs.
Pick up extras. Watch out for tether and chaotic strike. Quaff and GRN.
They're both tethered and marked.
One zaps.
Right,
This
one
is
hit.
fine. It's totally fine. This happens once.
5
Wait.
doing it.
No, why?
The
It's...
GR will
Quaff,
grab orbs. The GR
No
grab orbs.
HDR grab orbs.
Oh god.
Quaff.
I'll grab.
And
I
you
didn't
grab
hear
swords.
1.
And then keeps grabbing orbs.
Yeah, don't worry, I got my finisher. I have no idea where my flock position is.
Tank
Get back
needs.
to real quick, sorry.
Fine. Yeah, I'll grab these. Provoking.
Does tank still need?
Watch out for
Nope,
tether
pick up
and
extras,
chaotic
pick up
strike.
extras.
Oh, I can't get these anyway. I need to get.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
yeah,
3 and
tether.
4 in.
One in.
Oh,
So,
I got Quaff.
we need somebody to grab the tethers.
Can I say lower number? Or
Yes.
The
Yeah.
GR grab tether. I'm dead. You're number 3.
I'm dead.
You're number 3 now.
Oh shit! No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Okay, we're alive. Keep it going.
Okay, Null has aggro.
Do we need these orbs, or just tanking these orbs rather?
No, no.
I didn't look for
Grab
the
Quaff,
That's an
grab
AGR. Chaotic Strike.
Fuck.
me and Quaff in the middle.
1 in.
Quaff and Frey are tagged,
I'll pick up
so
orbs.
Frey gets orbs.
Orbs.
Okay. I'll just grab orbs.
Sorry, I murdered HDR because I did not hear 1 in being called, and I saw 4, and I didn't see any of the other numbers. So, yeah,
Yeah, I was like almost dead, like when my chaotic resolved.
yeah, that's my bad.
So biggest mistake that Paul. In fights like this, it's very important to follow the callout. So it's very damaging if you have callouts that don't provide control, right? So you just need to stay calm and look
Is
for
there
what
an
the optimal
example
play
of
is.
such a call out?
Yes, for example, if someone explains why they died, that doesn't give a useful info. So we just need to focus on what needs to be done in the future.
Okay.
But other than that, let me see.
I did use one GCD while tethered, but it was because I was about to die, so I was like, oh god, I have to use a GCD to survive, but then it killed me, ironically.
What was it? Their shield?
Yeah, it was.
Let me see what happened.
Should have popped the potion and then done the shield.
What does
You just take
the
damage
main
before.
thing? What does that mean? What will be posted? Am I ESL?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, Quaff, there's still damage over time when you're standing still just from the other thing, but it's significantly less. But if you're already at low health,
So if we get chaotic strike before the ad is down, that's fine. We just have 4 people to wake up for the thunderstorm. And after that, really the untether here just needs to be careful to top everyone up. So, oh, and we need to make sure lowest number always picks up orbs.
Yeah.
And if that's not possible, quickly call it out to make sure everyone is in agreement. Okay.
I was like,
So-
I'm the mobile, and I'm the one catcher.
But HDR was going.
I couldn't see who else was tethered to me. I should have looked at the party list. So I didn't know what the number was because I couldn't find who it was. But
Oh, yeah.
I'll use the party list and that should help.
If you get tethered, you call out your number.
But really, the only thing that is relevant to tether for you before thunderstorm is if you have it, you stop pressing buttons. Otherwise, the chaotic strike is the exact same. Okay? So just simplify that like that in your head.
Yeah.
Should be easier to execute. Okay?
Makes sense.
And yeah, because we need to make so many callouts here, just make sure you're saying something that's very important. In phase 2 anyways.
Tank moves.
Oops.
Sorry. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, I'm in the middle.
One in. Grab extras.
grab orbs. Tank needs.
Oh,
They were overlapped almost perfectly. I like had to take a gank when I realized you were on both. Weirdly.
yeah,
Broken.
I see it, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Every time extra happens, we need 2 wiggle. 3 and 5 in. 1 in.
One gets.
Collect orbs.
There's low damage.
Tank needs. are out.
Cross on me.
One and two.
1 and 2.
Three hits.
Grabs.
Grab orbs.
Tank moves.
Yep.
There's 1 and 2. I'll leave it for you. If that's even possible. Oh god.
Shirk if you can.
It's into
4
2
and
and 4. Shit, I didn't
I'll
make it.
start attacking
One in.
axes.
One in.
corpse.
How do I not have aggro?
Okay, now you do. Okay, I'm done now. I don't have extras. Techniques.
Cross on me.
Not charging.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not damage.
We're
I
gonna
don't
grab
attack the
forward.
Arbiter.
Oh, one in, one in.
Now it may attack the arbiter. What are we doing with the orbs?
Kill.
Grab him.
Heal is gonna rage. Grab extras. Actually, grabbing extras is gonna kill him out this turn.
It'll probably be fun. Maybe.
Rolling Thunder.
Okay. 1 and 6 in. 1 and 5 are tethered.
I will take one and
Three in, three in.
prolong my time.
Yeah, just grab that and we'll...
I think that's the best way.
Fuck, I'm.
One, go,
Heal,
go grab
heal.
this.
Thank you. Okay,
Nice.
solved.
That tank will need the next set.
Good call, I'm taking the infirmary out of the way.
Alright, tank needs these.
Wow.
They're all right next to each other.
There's still 2...
Going thunder.
Tougher.
Alright, we're still moving.
4 in.
6 and 4 in. 1 zaps.
2 and 3.
Grab
7.
sword.
No, one grabs. Or yeah, yeah.
Grab extra orbs if you can.
Grabbing.
There's a bunch out.
Good job.
Tank
Tank
needs.
Oh. Did you grab that last extra?
Cross on me.
Oh,
Rolling
Thunder.
Thunder.
Untethered.
4 and 6, alright. HCR.
HR needs the grab orbs.
We don't have any
Yeah,
thunder
they're
stars.
not out yet. They're about to be up.
One in.
Alright, grab orbs. HCR. Alright, we're good.
Return to position.
Immediate rolling thunder. It's me and Quaff.
3 and 6 in.
Quaff grab orbs.
1 zaps.
I'm still attacking like an idiot.
Chill, can you swap within 8
Buff
seconds?
grabs.
I was not
I'll
actually.
grab
I was
Gamble
not
grab.
zapped. No, I
Chill
can't.
grabs.
I
I need to grab.
Chill grabs.
I need to grab because they're tank swapping.
Oh shit.
Inner arbitration.
I provoked.
It's just blow.
We'll survive to the LB.
Should be fine.
I'll LB. I'll hold it. I'll LB.
I see ads. Okay.
Return to guard positions.
We need to grab
One
some of these.
thunder.
don't we? I'm grabbing. Or no, you grab. Frey grab.
4 in.
6 and
4
4.
and 6 in.
Break grabs.
1 and 3 tethered.
Break cannot break.
Seven.
I'm resolving the mechanic.
I need to go
I got
up.
2.
Sorry.
Okay,
I
I got
didn't hear call
uploaded
out
better.
there.
Pass on me. Oh shit.
There. Sorry, there was absolutely no call out there, and I couldn't see anyone else go in. Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I should have
right,
gone
go.
in there, but I think I needed to grab faster and Lincoln would have died.
Yeah.
But just
I'm guessing
wrong
that means
play
me
by
and
me.
Pop did it.
It
No,
shows
I-
that 2
I should've
people went
gone
in
in.
for the strike and killed the people.
I didn't
Yeah.
have a
But
thundercloud.
I think Lincoln needed to move out of the thundercloud.
Which thundercloud?
That was one right below you.
That was the one that was already
Yeah.
targeting me. Was it? I would have. That was the one following me. I couldn't have moved out of it.
No, that one was static.
Did we see a new mechanic there? I saw the ads fly in on the edge of the arena and do their attacks, but they were not targetable.
I guess
Oh, yeah,
that's
they were
just
doing Thunderbolt.
some fuck you damage at the end, I guess.
Oh yeah, we got some extra damage to see.
It seemed worth it to switch to that ad considering. Remember, was it 10% there?
No, it wasn't targetable. It was just doing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't even possible to
Yeah.
kill it? Okay.
Yeah.
They're just they're hitting
think-
people. They're not
Oh.
touching them.
I think all you can do is like see where on the edge they spawn and try to walk like perpendicularly away from their line. I guess that's the idea. But yeah.
Well, we can check how much damage they were doing. Hold on. Enemies damage done. Events.
Oh, they're doing pretty significant damage. Ningen took a third of his health, no, half of his health to the end.
Yeah.
Can't target them though. I don't know how to like. If their attacks are avoidable, I don't even.
Yeah, it looks like Grey
They
Arbiter
are avoidable,
did
but
800 damage to me.
yeah, they deal pretty significant damage, so it looks like we need to not get hit.
But what is the indicator of their attack?
When they stop
I
moving, I
think-
guess.
Well, no, like how do I know what their like what direction they're? Is there
I
even an
think they
AOE? Like I
target
don't
like
know
a
what their attack
straight
looks like.
line.
There's no AoE, but they're outside of the arena, they're moving around, and they'll telegraph it with a very faint lightning. It's very faint, so you can see it because of the movement. You can post a screenshot.
Shape of their attack?
It's a lightning. What's that? Do you guys see the triangle shape? What's the telegraph?
Just
More
like the dark
noticeable in
blue
motion.
line.
Yeah.
See the triangle shape? Where in the picture?
I'll draw lines over it.
Is it like near the top?
It's like an inverted triangle. Or the point is in the center and it's like out in 3 directions.
So basically, we need to make sure we don't get hit by this, because it deals a lot of damage. You see the red lines there?
Oh, I see.
Oh, not an actual triangle.
So if you're not, wait, I got hit by that even though I was all the way on somewhere else.
Not this one, the previous.
Okay.
It's definitely avoidable.
In the previous one, the healer B was covering the telegraph. But it was also not
inside
not
the
the same ship.
triangle formed by those 3 lines.
No, you seem to be
No,
not be in
it's,
those
it's
two
just
lines.
yeah, it's just 3 different line attacks.
This looks to only happen like in the last 20% or so.
Please give me yellow lines back, Square Enix. I don't want this extremely difficult to see lightning.
You can look at the ads, like the line will be from the ad to the middle of the
Oh,
arena,
yeah, makes sense.
and from
From
there
the edge.
to like,
That I can
So
actually look.
and yeah.
I think the issue will be the chaotic strike targets will be locked in place for this.
Oh yeah, they'll have to be in the center where they'll
Oh.
get hit by all 3.
We don't have to be in the center.
Yes.
We could go back to the old clockwise, counterclockwise strat.
That's a good point.
Make sure it's actually 3 distinct hits.
So let's see. Is the ad position static?
No, they rotate around.
Yeah, it's rotation
Oh,
static.
I mean, the triangle pattern should probably be static.
Triangle part is static, but like the degrees of those lines probably aren't.
Are the lines constantly on, or is it periodic?
I think it's
Periodic.
periodic.
So the ads do a line, then they rotate and do another line. It's a single instance of damage.
Yeah, we may not be able to do the center goes in, at least not for the final phase, if all 3 lines hit you at the center.
I wasn't sure there because I got 2 thunderstorms, so I'm not sure how much like damage I took.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing like 1,000 damage to non-tanks, which is kind of brutal.
1500 damage.
Yeah.
Are we pulling or is there anything else anybody wanted to address?
I mean, I think we did fairly well that pull.
Yeah, when it's in a multiple
Also-
loops of this, then our current strat does not work. Because we're gonna lose the seduced red people every time.
Yeah.
We might have to resort back to the clockwise, counterclockwise.
Yeah, but the problem with that is the people still take 1500 damage if it's acceptable.
Wait, why?
If
Wait,
the
why
line
does
happens
the-
to be where they are, they will still take 1500 damage from one of the
That's a
lines.
good point.
Plus the thunderstorm damage.
Can't they move out of the...
You have,
Because
you
not
have
ahead
less
of
than 1
time.
second to move out of the way. According to this video.
I see.
After getting
But, like-
zapped.
After chaotic strike, you mean? Okay, well then.
Because the chaotic strike happens first, so you're already like about to get seduced. Then the lines appear for the zap.
Gotcha.
But
I
I-
thought...
Yeah, I think we can work with, we don't move in for that final part. We just
Yeah.
keep the chaotic strike where they are, and then we do clockwise, counterclockwise to get it.
Yeah.
And then we break tether after that. And the healer
just
just need to keep
do,
it on top at all times. We should probably save reprisal and a cooldown for that.
Yeah, we had a decent number of orbs out there too. I think because I think that last thunderstorm was 3,500 damage.
Yeah, because when the healer LB3 happened, like nobody
Yeah.
got the extra orbs, so there was a bunch left over from that. Because we were all dead.
Yeah, that was a big thunderstorm.
Also, just to confirm, so we're only doing the counterclockwise, clockwise strat for the final phase, right?
In theory, that also works every other time, but the problem is like...
X
for
Game's
me,
less
I have-
consistent before that, yeah.
I think we only need to do a few loops of final phase, and the other
Yeah.
strat is more consistent, so
Yeah.
maybe it's more viable
Yeah,
to
like-
keep consistency over practicing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the consistency is probably better for...
I think it's
First
better
up.
to just pray with the
Oh,
right in
Another pull.
final phase, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I crashed my game.
Oh.
Feels bad.
I'm coming back. It's just the old cube.
That's really good though. He was at 10%.
Yeah.
If we don't win today, we'll win tomorrow. And all the life that's away.
I mean, we have 2 more hours. I think we've got this.
Also, I'm just gonna assume that, 1, 3, or 4 is gonna go in. 1, 2, 3, 4 are gonna go in. Because if I don't see it, I'm not getting a call either, so...
It feels kind of RNG heavy at the very end, like the tethers. Who gets tethered and who gets chaos seems pretty RNG, so I'm not entirely confident. But yeah.
The middle numbers in these 1 to 8 priorities are always ridiculous to execute. I should go to the god gamers, like me, maybe.
Well,
My
the
heuristic
thing
has
is,
generally been if I don't like see or hear like 1, 2, and 3 say anything, then I go.
Yeah, because at DSU, you should be able to look at the entire arena and do your role, but that's very difficult.
yeah, the problem is that, Frey, you used to be visible, now you're across from Ramu, so I can't see you anymore, and it just important. I could see you 1, 2, 3, and 4 before, and never murder anyone. But, yeah, I can't see you now.
I think enough in our final wipe, I just made the wrong play. I needed to go in before picking up orbs. I just got confused.
I also called that out wrong. I didn't think the Thunderstrike was happening right then, and I just saw the tether. I'm like, yeah, you should probably get the orbs. And then a Thunderstrike right happened right after, so...
It's just a lot of damage because of the Thunderbolt. Though I was
Yeah, I mean, it's like 5 different mechanics overlapping at the end.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I have been trying to like heal Frey when he gets it. It's my stuff isn't like preemptive, so it's a bit more like limited, but it seemed to work.
Yeah, I think the untether healers just need to be ready to top up people with a tether at all times, with Benny and Druo Call.
I think we went pretty well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pull off his luck back in.
Like we still had the LB, but like
Yeah.
that's fun.
LB exists to be used after all.
It was easier in area because the Bard could heal Arbiter.
Oh my
It's the
god.
strangest thing, by the way. I don't actually know why that was allowed, and I'm glad they like didn't make that possible anymore. Because this doesn't make any sense.
It was sick though, the Bard could save the
It was sick.
by being a
It
god
was just
gamer.
super
You know,
weird.
I was gonna say if we were alive, we could just tank LB3 the last part, but I don't know if that would be better than just like melee LB3.
Yeah, melee will
Yeah.
be probably just better.
Yeah, that probably just got the last couple percent burned down with the LB.
Are we ready?
I feel like
We're good.
LB3 happens, we're probably just gonna have the melee like a bolt.
Probably.
Yeah. Tank needs.
Brad, oh god. Flag.
Get in there.
One in. Never mind, two in, please. Sorry, the static.
Oh,
Oh, it's white. The static shell burned down to me.
It's always the worst with a static hold up right on top. Hell yeah.
Damn, I should have assassinated Ningen.
It's fine. That double thunder instead to die. But first I did make sure I was top DPS.
Bless you. Unless that was a cough.
I'm not even sure.
If it was a cough, fuck you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's one like right next to the boss if you need them.
Collect
Okay,
one.
you got it.
Or again.
She's the absolute worst.
One in. Collectors.
X.
Oh,
Yikes.
wait, why did that target?
Oh, because I wasn't attacking for a while. So you built up
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Tank needs me. Waiting for the tank buster, provoking. Collect extra orbs.
1 and 6 in.
Collect orbs.
So we're probably getting this chaotic because people died.
Yeah. But I think we're also going to get a Thunderbolt after. Because people died.
Tank
Well
needs.
collect ops, boss on me.
Hold,
6
hold.
and 3 on. We need one.
One in.
Zaps.
Collect orbs.
But with phase shift, yep.
Oh shit. Okay, I got in.
1 Zaps.
One in.
Tank moves.
On. Provoking. Collect extra orbs.
Collect.
Can somebody please grab the orb that's right on B?
Yeah. Oh, on me.
Before I got it, alright, thank you.
Two.
2 and 3.
2 and 4.
Not 1, 3
Four,
on.
3 going, 3 going.
Tank moves.
Take these.
Waiting for tank burst to then open and money.
No provoke.
Uh-oh.
Pick up extras.
Somebody take the one on B. Thank you.
We are picking up extras here.
Yeah.
Heal.
Well, quick. Alright, open ball. Null's gonna need to grab one of the orbs.
Okay.
Rolling
You
thunder.
can aspire. Cough on me again. 63 on.
Newbie orbs.
Not 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you go in? 2 in, 2
Let,
in, 2 in.
let Null grab one orb.
I'm good.
Alright.
I'm grabbing 2 if I can in time.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, your
that's-
thing ran out. Okay. Well,
You guys in park position?
No, you were fine.
I think this is the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
I didn't think that your debuff would run out.
Same. So where did we start mismanaging the orbs here?
I think during the ad phase, we need to.
Yeah, I
on the
think when
tank
I
pick up
asked-
infirmary. If it's extra, and we'll phase for another thunderstorm.
Also, I have some bad news, guys. I appear to have dodged the lightning bolt from the ads.
Yeah, I had confirmed that it was
During the ad
working.
phase, yeah.
The ones during the ad phase don't do like any damage, so we haven't really been worrying about it.
I see.
Like 500 or 600.
Okay.
So, during the ad phase, if you get a thunderstorm and the ads are about to die, we need the tank to pick up an extra or infirmary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Lock positions for chaos? What?
Just for the last phase.
The last phase when we have to start switching the clock phase gets the chaos strikes.
Are we talking about clockwise, counterclockwise, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we wanted consistency.
Yeah, up until the last phase.
Okay then.
Collect
1,
orbs.
6, sorry, 7. 2, not 2.
Not 2, 4.
3, 4, and
4.
Grab orbs. Tank needs holy cringe. Provoking. Grab extra.
With that.
Then we're 5 in. 1 in.
7.
Grab orbs.
Raising sun.
Tank needs.
Nicely put all this one.
Waiting for the TB. Below. Oh, another one. Okay.
5 in.
8.
3 in.
Collect orbs.
Yep, grab orbs. That's... tank needs...
On mine. You need to provoke like immediately.
I got it.
Well done. Oh,
4 and 7.
2.
Susan?
grab orbs.
When you wait for another thunderstorm before you kill the last one, right?
No.
Tank needs.
Yeah, tank needs. We can tank swap here and we should be fine.
Okay, toss on me. I think maybe I should have taken one. Yeah, I'm just going to
Yeah.
buy.
Hold on. I might be able to save you. I didn't grab in time, so you're probably dead. I'm sorry.
But I should have taken one in advance.
It's good. I got it.
1 and 5 in.
2 and 6 tethered, I'll get orbs.
I'm on the edge.
2 zap.
I'll
Is
do it.
that-
Oh, yeah,
2 grab orbs. I get hot dogger.
Tank
Tank.
needs.
Collect orbs. Provoke. Toss on me.
Alright, the clock positions now because the arbiters are out. Clock positions for next round.
And avoid the LT.
Yikes.
HR, you're being hit by the ads.
Lift this up.
He's up, okay.
Is he not gonna do rolling thunder? Okay, there we
There
go.
it is, there it is, there it is.
6 and 5. Newbie get
Newbie grab orbs.
2 zap.
2 in. I can't get quad.
Or whatever you need to count.
Oh, fucking.
I got orbs.
Sorry.
Holy.
Go
To get
newbie.
these extras, there's a
Provoking
lot.
the
There's a
boss.
lot of
Provoking the
extra
boss.
orbs.
I provoked the boss.
Buff on
Sorry, I
HR.
did it.
Everyone else grab orbs if you
There's
can.
a lot of orbs left.
Buff
Just
on
grab
me.
them up.
Top of the center.
2 and 5 in.
1 zap. when it replies a lot of.
Yeah, I don't think it'll work.
I'm gonna die. Thanks.
I'm correct. Oh shit, I'm dead. Fuck. But
Yeah,
I don't think clockwise is working out.
No, the problem is we didn't do clockwise. Or
Yeah,
I
we
did,
didn't.
I should say.
Yeah, like there was just no clockwise happening, right? Because
Yeah. Well, then we need to make a muscle memory by doing it from the beginning.
yeah.
So is that we're just gonna do it from the beginning now?
Yeah, the thing is,
I wanted to call it, but like there were comms about it at the same time, so I couldn't like get them about to use.
So we're gonna do clockwise the whole time instead then?
We weren't TPS. We failed the TPS.
Well, no, we were actually doing the TPS subversion of the strat fine. It's just that it is no longer effective at the final phase.
So wait, clockwise means we go to the person that's...
clockwise.
If the person clockwise to you has been chaotic strike, you go get them.
Yes, and if the person clockwise moves
Oh,
someone with
okay.
thunderstorm, then you go counterclockwise.
Yes.
And
Okay,
that
I-
guarantees always that
Any-
any configuration will always work.
In final edge case, if you have both clockwise and counterclockwise standard people, it goes straight across.
Yeah. The other I mean, the most difficult part is for me, I believe, because I have the tank in between me and the person that I have to rescue, but all this stuff is But that shouldn't happen too often, right? Well, never mind.
Oh, you pull off. At some point, you have to correct this mechanic. This is how it has to be.
Remember, don't go to the middle. Ever.
Yes, the middle is now
Yeah, just skip the
dangerous.
chaotic strike in your god position.
Yeah, less than 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Okay,
Magnetes.
Oh yeah, this was a bad time to pull.
Oh, that's why.
should the tank in the middle in this case? Since we don't need it for anything else anymore.
Oh wait,
No,
yeah, I
no.
guess. Oh yeah, yeah.
Gets all killed.
Wait, we're wiping right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is on time.
Yeah, sense is almost over.
Gotcha. He went so long without an attack, I'm like, wait, nobody's dying.
My spot can also get covered by bolts, by the way. It's you'll just
Yeah, but like at the start there, it was right behind my spot.
yeah.
So at least for the start of it, it looks like I'll need to rotate a bit.
Also, since we're going back to the clockwise spots, what happens when the ads spawn and numbers and the off tank basically are having to move around to hit the ads?
What?
Who takes over their clock spots during the ads phase? Numbers and off tank, whoever the off tank is at that point in time.
I think it would not. I don't know. Do you think it's really a good idea to do the clockwise strat during the ad phase? That seems like it would be pretty
Yeah.
hectic.
But that means
I mean,
we have to switch.
I like hadn't really like thought about it at all. I will be able to successfully switch mid fight if that is the concern. I just totally was not used to it. My brain was not considering it, even though it was said. But I think I could totally switch from center to clock when the phase change happens. If we got there again.
Yeah,
That probably makes sense.
that does seem wrong optimal. So.
Yeah,
And if it
so
isn't, we need
split
to
the
make
block.
it so, because being able to switch strats is a very good skill.
I mean, when we get to the final phase, we can just yell out, don't go to the middle like 20 times until it is drilled into people's
So
heads.
we do middle up until the
We
final
should.
phase again.
Yeah,
Well,
we
we
do.
should build up.
No.
We should build up consistency on phase 1, so we know what to do on the final phase, right?
So clock.
But then
in the ad
phase is not feasible, 'cause the melee are-
ads phase is middle. Okay.
The clocks until ads, and then middle, then back to clocks.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
It's very
middle is
clear.
for us.
Mhm.
That does seem like the best.
I wish Frey was at his old position so I could see him move aft. Now I'm blind. I'm really blind. No.
When we're doing clock position ones, it's like if it's you and someone next to you, like try to like be close enough together that one person can get both, and it'll help.
Yeah. Banging your clock position would be like very, very important for clockwise strat then.
Yeah, and if you need to rotate because of ads, rotate clockwise
Makes sense.
so you don't overlap.
On a work thing. Hold on.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh, here.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Just newbie who must return now.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I unfortunately probably cannot be a dog gamer because I'm so
You what now?
I cannot be a dog gamer today because I'm so fucking tired.
Oh no.
Probably gonna wipe a bunch on the clockwise mechanic.
It's okay.
It's okay.
No, like
Duty
I have
pop.
the heaviest responsibility to have to run through the tank to do it.
I can try to just walk out of melee range and not attack for a bit when I notice that you need to
Yeah. Oh,
cross over.
yeah. We need to.
I know it's clockwise for consistency, but like, if it doesn't seem like the clockwise is happening, like you can also do it with someone else. Like,
Well, the Time
Probably
Buster and
be
the Zap are two different mechanics that don't happen at the same time. The moment you zap, you can just go back to regular position.
I think with sprint, I can always make it. You have
You
quite a
don't need
bit
to
of
be.
time.
You better need to be close to the tank for it to zap him.
What?
Good tank
What?
stance.
You better need to be close to the tank to zap him. The moment the zap happens, if you just go back, you'll have a lot of time.
Tank moves.
The tank needs, the tank gets.
Drive park sprint. Face.
Collect those. So I just still.
Don't go to the middle, don't go to the middle, don't go to the middle.
HDR, resolve.
That was incredibly unfortunate RNG.
No one went clockwise. Yeah.
This is probably worse than just letting Quaff die.
Tank needs.
Oh, but you can zap him.
Yeah.
Grab extra orbs, by the way. Provoked.
Tank stuns.
Good idea.
Do we get HDR? Do we get HDR? Okay, I'll do it.
What?
Oh yeah, clockwise is this way.
It's clockwise thinking.
God.
I always confuse clockwise and counterclockwise. They're the worst.
I was trying. Well,
do we have a res or should I? Okay.
Oh, I totally had the both.
I'll get the other one.
Yeah, the problem here is that a tank dying is like impossible to
Yeah.
recover from.
Oh yeah, let's just swipe and do it right.
Hold
Okay.
on, I got this. It's all good now.
Let's perform the weapon maneuver.
Everyone in the middle. Everyone in the middle. Let's just stand right on top of them. Actually, yeah, stand on you. I'll wipe spell.
Wait, the fuck? Kill me already.
so I wasn't. So someone covered the thing that I was supposed to do, right?
Yes, because clockwise I had Ningen Thundercloud, so I went counterclockwise to Cloth.
Okay. Good.
That's okay, I'll remember clockwise now.
I mean, like, theoretically we did have, like, two competing people whose position was both Cloth there.
So the worst
Oh,
the
shit.
worst configuration here is here. Let's say reds. Let's say blues have thunder, and yellows have the seduce.
So I'm the boss in this instance.
So let's say blues have thunders and the yellows have the seduced. Then 3 needs to go all the way to B, right? And I don't know if 3 is able to.
That's not the
Wouldn't
worst
D-
case scenario.
Wouldn't D be going to be?
No, the
The
blues
worst
have
case
thunder.
scenario. No, we have three. We have three rules.
There's always at least three.
Well,
The worst
the
possible
blues and 1
situation.
have thunder.
Yeah.
Then 3 will need to go all the way to B, right?
Yeah.
Wait, no, 1 will have to go all the way. Wait, no.
No, it'd be 3.
Clockwise would mean 3, yeah.
But I can just run straight through the bus.
Actually, no, Nev is right. Based on our heuristic, 1 would go straight across. 3 would also go straight. Would also go to.
So maybe the plan for if you are between two thunderstorms is do nothing. Because
Right,
theoretically,
yeah.
both of the other two people should be resolving the two.
Exactly, yeah. That makes sense.
If it's the long way clockwise, like you can't actually move counterclockwise. It's just like targeted according to the clockwise heuristic.
Yeah, I think 3 would move straight through to get to B in this case, even though like they use the clock to determine who they target, like HR said, but then they would need to run straight across 2B.
Yeah, and suppose it's like this, right? Then based on our heuristic, C would go to B. And 3. Not 3.
1 would go to 2.
1 would go to 2. If it's like this, this is also kind of cursed, right? 1 would go to 2. C would go to B.
Yeah.
But then 3 has to also understand that 1 and C
Or no.
have lightning.
3 would go to B in this case because 1 is. Or wait, no. No, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, but it is complicated, right? There should be an easier way to do this, because this is gonna wipe us a lot.
Yeah.
I think the clockwise strategy when we originally formulated it was based on the idea that there's equal number of thunders as to.
Why don't we do a slight variation on the center strat so that instead of having to go to the exact center, right? The people who end up going, like for the final phase, right? Like you don't have to scoot all the way and you just like sort of go to the edge of Ramu's like hitbox circle, right? That would at least avoid the thunder line. And the one person who has to get them both can sort of like finagle it so that he gets they get them both, or we could have that the 2 highest priority just like assigned to one person each. It's like if 3 and 4 have to go in and 1 and 2 both have thunder, then 1 gets 3 and then 2 gets 4, or whatever, like whoever's closest to them.
Whoever is closest. It's a hard calculation.
It's okay. It's not closest. We should
There's
just
sides.
The thing is that like chaos strike happens like is telegraphed for like 10 full seconds before, right? And the only reason why there's a lot of scrambling there is because people always try to make it to the center, right? We can potentially just call out the 2 chaos people's position, right? And then just have one person resolve each of their things, right?
well, not if they're not close to each other.
I was thinking about that, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
if it's for with computers, the easiest way would be basically Chaos Strike, let's say low and high, right? Let's say 1 and 5 get Chaos Strike. 2, 3, and 6 get Thunder. What about low gets low, high gets high? Or the 2 lowest get low and high? I don't know. So in that
You
case,
get
2
the
would
number
get 1.
closest to you. So 2 would get 1, and then
So low Thunder gets low Chaos Strike, and high Thunder gets high Chaos Strike.
Yeah.
That potentially requires a lot of movement, right?
A lot of movement and a lot of remembering every number.
Yeah.
Easily be
Yeah.
2 lows getting it, or like middle numbers getting it, and it seems
Yeah,
like it
this
was
This is kind of a last. I mean, it just seemed less complicated than the clockwise thing, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. If there's anything better, I would love to hear it.
The other thing we could do is that we just sack the 2 people, but I don't think that's a great idea.
That seems like a not great idea, yeah.
My terrible idea would just be the closest. I mean, you already said the closest is the hardest calculation, but just
Yeah.
like the people with
could
lightning
do
just
something
have to
like-
react.
Yeah, we could use this to practice for like doing mechanics that require us to go to the closest people. That makes sense. And in case of a tie, we can go with lowest number, right? Like let's say 3
I mean, I
and
just,
C
like-
both have Thunder. And we have
Like basically, just like if you when you see Chaos Strike going out, pay attention to who's marked and who would be closest to you, and then if you get lightning, just know that
need
You
to
have
get
to
one.
run
You could do
to
something
someone.
like these 4 numbers. You go to like one of the 2 on your side, the one that it will not be hit by the one that won't by the ads.
Yeah. That would still be like, yeah, you're going central, but you're not going all the way into the middle. You're just going to the edge of Ramu's hitbox, and then somebody the closest, you know.
Alright, that's not the issue that would kill us, right? The issue that would kill us is two thunders and stuff.
There's also, if we do static like this, we can get fucked because of static thunder positioning.
Yes.
I suggest we keep the loose positioning, or we use the middle, which you can, I guess. And in our clock positions.
You point out our middle strats were failing both because of the AoE damage and also because I couldn't hear callouts, so I was like murdering people by being double stack. I think I'm the only person who has a double stack problem here, right? So I guess so long as I don't double stack with anyone else, we should be having much higher success there with the center strat, right?
Well, the Sinister is just undoable in the final phase, right? We take 4,500 damage, and the 3 ads hitting people in the middle.
I'm still not 100% sure it scales like that because we never just had people drop from like full to empty, like unexpectedly, right? Like,
in the one pull we did that got there, we did, right?
No, but that's because I had a double stack in the center.
Well, I think it's because it's very hard to be perfectly in the middle. So I don't think I don't think people were getting hit by all 3. That would require like perfect positioning.
Yeah. I mean, the lines are like they're not mathematical lines. They do have width, right? So you can still not be precisely in the middle and get hit by more than one. But yeah.
3 would.
And I guess we could keep just trying the middle strat and try to get to the final phase and see like a
Well,
pull
the thing is,
how it would
even
look.
even if they only eat one, 1,500 plus
Yeah.
the 2,000 that the Thunderstorm does, they're going
Plus
to die.
tether.
Plus tether, plus all that damage, that's unhealable.
Remember to move so you don't get expelled.
So
If
we-
people are in static positions and there is a static lightning on them, then no one needs to actually get them. They can
Oh
just
wait,
get
yeah,
them.
that's true. If you're Chaos Striked and you're in a static lightning, you can just get struck by it.
You don't have to do anything, yeah. And nobody else has to do anything for you either.
I mean, we could try a pull with the react to who's close to you strat just to see how it goes. See if people are able to react to it.
So we're going with central and closest still?
I like the starting position idea. These 4 markers that HGR put up, right? And then we do closest.
So the person who's closest to either to anybody at those marker spots gets one of them there. Okay, so we want to leave those 4
This
markers.
is kind of equivalent to just moving in for your clock from your clock position, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, you can move in like from your clock, like onto Ramu's like targeting circle, basically, but not all the way in.
Yeah, and then
I
we just
think
do
that-
whoever's closest and resolve ties via voice, right? We'll call it out. We can do it like that.
Bombs
right?
absolutely need to be clear.
Yeah.
Chaos Strike goes
It
out.
shouldn't be that many times, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Twice or
Yeah,
twice
like,
at most.
really, if we survive this final mechanic like 2 times, we'll win the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that,
Yeah.
Just need that good old one, that one mark right northwest.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, everyone
Or
listen.
do I think
Probably
And during the ad phase, we'll do the center strat.
needs.
But of course, until the final phase, we're doing regular center, right? Like regular number priority and all that?
Let's do the final phase strat in this phase 1.
Oh, okay. So just off onto the reticule itself. Okay. HCR's good.
That one was simple.
Yeah, makes sense.
Grab orbs. Tank needs. Provoking.
Come back in again. So HCR gets me.
Collect orbs.
Grab orbs.
Smart.
I guess they're gonna keep doing this during the ad phase, right?
Yes, this is still seems perfectly reasonable to work in the ad phases.
Tank needs.
Collect orbs. Provoke, boss on me.
That's out.
I'm in a cycle.
Yeah, I see that already. Big fan of having Ramu do my mechanics for me.
What are we doing with these orbs?
Sorry, grab them, grab them. Egg needs these though.
Southeast.
Provoking. Grab any extra orbs.
Oh shit.
Null
Sage
Just
needs
get
someone?
HCR.
Yeah, Sage needs
Raid
someone?
up.
I guess we were all.
Unfortunate RNG.
There was just nobody on that side, yeah. At that point.
I wonder if.
Does tank need orbs?
No, grab them. Ooh. Tech needs these though.
Four numbers.
It was sloppy, I agree.
Boss on me. Grab orbs. Collect orbs.
Oh, I'm a bit away. I was like,
Public and Ningen.
I'm not.
There was nobody getting cloth.
I wasn't in the remove.
Sorry, I saw there was someone next to you, Cloth, and then...
Do you want to refresh tank debuff or no?
I'll do it. Oh,
happening.
okay.
Oh wait, that's
Oh,
sweet.
there were only 2
Whoops.
orbs here. Oh no.
It's fine, it's fine.
Let's just get us both here together. Somebody can get both of us. There's
Uh,
both of us don't need anything, yeah?
I'll refresh the
Yeah.
debuff.
Sure, you have to pick up...
Right, he refreshed.
You have 3.
Around.
I don't think there's a third.
No.
I don't either.
Just
So,
continue standing
first
still.
debuff.
We should be good for one more, like, not tank sword.
One
I have a
problem with
thunderstorm
that-
too. I'm fucked.
This is cursed.
Okay.
So,
Oh my god.
I should have updated my heuristics. I cannot go back to my clock spot.
Alright, I got
It's
orbs.
right next to me. I have to go like through Ramu and around.
Okay, that was my
Yeah,
fault.
sorry. I don't think I had enough words to get.
Yeah, those
Yeah, because we
messed
got
up
hit by a
phrase
static.
call.
I literally went right through when going back to my clock spot. Like the moment, like it just spawned on top of me. I was like, I should have gone through Rama to the other side and then like looped all the way around or something.
Yeah. Other than that, I think the strat mostly went fine.
Hold on.
Except for one bad RNG moment.
One question I have is like, why are we grabbing the orb so early?
Before the next thunderstorm comes out.
Well, yeah, but we're grabbing it before even the midpoint. But like, we're grabbing all of them even before, like.
I mean,
Yeah.
is there any reason in particular to wait?
Yes. Because what's been happening is that, let's say the tank, like, there have been very peculiar timings where the tether would want it, and the tank's been grabbing it, for example, or like we're having to call to get extra orbs before, like, to point. I'm not saying that we shouldn't like get in position to get it. I'm saying we should like try to collect the orbs right before the next thunderstorm like happens, right?
I mean, the problem with trying to grab them right beforehand is you run the risk of accidentally being in the water when thunderstorm goes out, because that's usually where the orbs are.
Mainly we cannot heal you.
There's also the chaotic times. Like the tanks are already at times struggling to get.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about tanks, right? I'm talking
Okay,
about people who
just
collect the excess orbs, right?
And why? Like, yeah, I think there's no problem with that. And why do you think it's good again?
Because we're having, like, people keep like, we keep having like random numbers of orbs left over, right? Or like, the timing tends to be awkward, and if we like try to delay the, like, here's the thing: if let's say there's only 2 orbs out, right? You can get the 2 orbs, lightning strikes happen, and you can get the last orb from that. Right, it allows weird numbers of stuff to result in success. What's happening now is that someone's getting 2, right? Their debuff runs out, and then the thunderstorm happens, right? And then we're just left there looking like assholes, right? That's the specific scenario which would be helpful, right?
Yeah, I see your point. Yeah, we can do that.
Right.
It complicates the execution massively to do the orb eating before thunderstorm. Because some of those people are chaos strike, some other people need to zap.
Yeah, there might just not be anybody around to pick them up at that point then.
Right.
And then they start multiplying is the other thing.
So we can delay it, but it needs to be before the thunderstorm cast.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying that, like, we just need to, but I don't know how we can do that, right? Because we're just collecting it right as they pop up, right? So like that's why I'm saying like before that mechanic resolves, right? Because we can see stuff, right?
Well, I mean, like in phase 1, there's no real problem with grabbing them immediately because we don't need any extra, and then as we switch to phase 2, I feel like people are just like not grabbing them anyway. So
well, in phase 2, we don't need to grab them immediately because the tether needs to break immediately. So we should just grab what we need to grab to resolve what we need to resolve, and then leave the others just up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there'll only be like 1 or 2 extra left at that point, and that'll help for the next section of phase 2.
I think the only problem there was we weren't conscious enough about our tank stacks during the ad phase, so we should just look at that and everything will be fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, we would have been fine if Noah just grabbed one of those extra ones, but I misunderstood you.
Yeah, we should just take into account the tank grabs, body grabs, tank grabs, body grabs, alternation.
Yeah. By the way, I would like to get rid of that from our comms, right? Is it possible for people just to look at the debuffs that the tanks have and figure out whether or not it's extra grabbing time or not?
I think a comm that lets people... So let's say you have something that all 8 people have to do, right? If there is a comm that makes it so only 1 person has to do that, I think that comm's very valuable.
Yeah, I mean, just me and Noah can handle calling that out. Or if I'll just call it out every time.
Because otherwise everyone would have to be trusted with looking at the debuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, the reason why why I want to eliminate as comps is that like during every single really busy mechanic, that comp comes up, right, and like it gets lost in the shuffle, right?
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Right. So like
It just feels like such a valuable comp that I
Yeah.
couldn't bring up dropping it.
like
How
I
do we?
understand.
I know it's a 25-second thing, but how do we see that? Like, I don't see it on the party list. So.
Oh
You'd have to,
yeah.
literally, you'd
Install
have
the plugin.
to target. Yeah, you'd have to target the tank, which is kind of
I've-
annoying if you're not.
I totally forgot that's not default. Holy shit.
Do we actually?
We're cheating.
Do we
We're cheating.
actually need? Do we actually need a timer? I've had a pretty good record internally just predicting when it's like getting stuff and when.
Well, you can also alternate.
Well, I mean,
you can
yeah,
also
just
alternate the
alternate.
calls.
That's
I mean,
grabs,
it's super
party grabs,
easy to
tank
keep
grabs,
track
party
of during
grabs.
the first phase, but that's also doesn't matter. In
The
phase
only
where
break
they
for the
actually-
alternation is in the ad phase. The final thunderstorm is a party grabs one. The tank needs to grab one extra. That's the only exception.
Sorry. Grab one extra to do what?
To get infirmary and
refresh
extend the
the
buff
debuff.
timer. And then going into phase 3, we start with party grabs. That's it. So we don't even need to look at a timer. We can just alternate it like that.
Yeah.
And we wiped last pull because we didn't do that. So I'll
Yeah.
try to be more forceful about that call.
Yes. Like, I'm not necessarily saying like eliminate that call entirely. I understand that's what I started out saying, right? But I think it's like reduce the reliance on that call as much as possible, because like sometimes like just gets lost in the shuffle, right?
I think it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
I will amplify my voice to be louder than all other calls,
The power station.
except not really because I can't be too loud.
I think it would be most optimal to re-attempt.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. This is the pull.
Theoretically, it's almost always worth it to just pull. But I'm trying to
Yeah.
not say that every
Sounds
time.
very difficult to discuss right
grabs.
live.
Yeah, it is. But TPS does it. It's okay, we don't have to do it.
What? Always pull.
Yeah. Look at the chaos people.
I got Frey. Look out, Papa.
Party grab extras.
What? Really?
Cough, make sure you don't grab any more orbs.
Oh yeah.
Tank grabs this. Tank grabs.
Alright, tanks at
Perfect.
3. Party grab extras.
Newbie on top, Papa. I get Papa.
There you go.
Share's got newbie.
Grab extras. Need someone to get the one behind Cough. Cough, you can get the one when you debuff also. Go for it. And grab speed.
Magnet.
Phasing soon.
Provoking. Plus 1 minute.
Adds.
Papa and
Me and Papa
Newbie.
stacked.
Yep. HDR's got him.
The Thunderbolts.
What are we doing with these orbs?
Grabs.
I'll. Yeah, hold on. Grab any extra. Provoking. Wait, this timing is weird.
AGR, Papa. Again, unknown.
Yep. HDR get us?
If you are both.
HDR? Yeah, thanks.
Body grabs.
And grabs.
Tank grab.
You're gonna need to provoke really fast.
Sorry, I think you died.
Yeah.
Buff. You don't have mana. It's low rest.
I have enough.
Papa and Frey.
Cough, got him.
We're stacked.
Cough, got him.
Final add.
Who gets
Null
party
needs
or tank?
to pick up over here. Only one orb.
Yeah, and I'll go straight back.
Kill the ad. Kill the ad. Okay. Dark position.
No, never mind, you had already got another one.
Oh, we didn't kill the ad. It's
Did not kill the ad.
What got people in the middle of the ad phase there?
I got really confused about the timing for some reason.
I was in a really unfortunate position with where the thunderstorm spawned to be like hitting the ads and like get in, like without killing other people as well. I ended up dying myself.
So wait, do we call out the grabs and tank needs, or do we not? I thought didn't we like say that it's confusing when we do it?
It's fine if like one person says it.
Oh, okay.
Well, we said the opposite, right? We said I wanted it more
Don't
emphasized.
hit that, appreciate it.
Oh, I misunderstood the conversation then. It sounded like... Oh, shit.
Navy unknown. We're stacked.
HDR get him? That orb's an extra, right?
Yeah, these are extras. Do not pick up 3. Tank traps.
Provoked.
Clove and Papa are stacked. Null gets them or chill? No, Null
Nope,
does.
I don't have it.
Sorry, I didn't get him.
I can save Papa here.
I'm assuming no needs these.
Oh no!
I cannot.
Well, I don't think we're freeing the dogs.
There's a third one.
the stomach. Provoke. Personal.
Yeah, I got these.
This is very cursed.
Yeah,
Sure is.
Let us
Okay,
move
let's
on away
wipe
from
this.
the
it's fine, I still have the buff.
You both fucking rescued me and ping ponged me back and forth, and I was in the middle when it actually went off. That was very good.
Yeah, so I don't think main tank can never be targeted there, so it'll always be a static one if it's over top of the main tank on B. Which is annoying, because I also thought for a second that I needed to save them.
I guess lowest number. And go in case of a time. Null was lower than chill, right?
Yeah, but also I didn't have him.
Yeah, that's true. You said main tank can never have it.
Wait, isn't...
I think if you're in doubt, you should go in, and then if you see someone else there, you can always like duck back out. That's better than like not going.
Yes.
Isn't-
After realizing your number is higher, right? Your number is lower, you stay in.
Isn't chill
Yes.
A?
Yeah.
Okay, so... it would be
Yes,
chill.
but it's also possible that the rooms are very far away. So
I guess if you're going in, you say X in, right? And then it will be very easy for the other people.
this cheating because we're using out-of-game software to help communicate this?
Sure is.
Yes.
We should use the chat with macros.
Yeah.
Imagine.
So basically what happens a lot of the time in this game is two people go in and then one goes I go in and the other one goes I go in and then both back out. So instead of saying I, you say your number, then it's very clear who needs to go in.
Makes sense.
Stop.
Yep.
I got
so
it.
that us.
I got it.
Yeah. Thank. Party gets these.
There's one on B. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I was.
We need to
paying
pick up that extra one after we see the TV.
Big needs.
I thought I saw it.
Broken.
Alright, what again?
And then
HDR
Sure.
can get us both, I think.
we won't be able to stay such a long call out.
Tom's on the orb.
Get him.
You said the person who is going in call it out.
And Corbs.
Was on me.
Grab extras.
Heads are out.
Oh, should I? Me and Megan are stacked.
HDR gets us.
HDR guys.
Good clock, yeah. Okay.
Wait, that didn't hit me somehow?
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
That's not even your fault. I don't know how you didn't hit me.
Yeah.
I was in range.
Oh no, the tail!
I'll give you first rescue, sorry.
I'm prolonging the debuff, so if anybody does because of me.
If you're pulling the debuff, that means we should get these orbs, right?
Yeah, just grab it.
I think so.
I got it.
I need somebody. I'll
Hey,
take it.
where are you?
I was near HDR. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, nobody even has rescue to save me.
I am grabbing orbs. I am provoking the boss.
Grab locks.
Everyone has
Tank doesn't move.
I already swapped. There's an orb on B that somebody needs to grab.
Oh, I can.
I got it.
Alright. Oh, I got qual.
Ningen.
Definitely.
Oh, it's because you took aggro somehow.
Oh. Interesting.
Doesn't matter.
I need to be a bit real.
Same.
I'm dying for Nick clusters. You're on the The main problem here is that we can get all of the ring people, like on the other side compared to where the prey people are. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate.
I don't know. I feel like doing center strats and trying to gamble on the fact that lightning doesn't hit you would probably has equivalent consistency to the chaos strat that we have now. That's like how low consistency is, in my opinion.
Certainly possible.
Yeah.
Like, it's just really hard to see where the prey person is.
Yes.
On the other side, unless we consistently call out the prey people's positions before things happen, right?
Yeah, if we put the 4 markers on Grumble again, would that be a thing?
Right.
All right, if you get the seduction mark, you have to mark yourself so that everyone can see you.
Oh my god.
You can just call your clock position. Like when I was marked, I was saying Weston because I'm West.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Not a problem.
I think we need to simplify call out for the zap.
Actually,
Chaos
hold on.
Strike.
Hold on. I think I have it right.
Okay.
We still do the exact same on the edge of remove strat, right? Except you go in a little bit more, right? That guarantees that you, even in the worst case scenario, you won't get hit by anything more than one, right? However, we still have only exactly one person go in. To the middle, right?
So you want the lowest number to go in to get both. Like the 2 people try and get inside and around enough that the 1 person go into the center and get both.
Exactly, right? And the person in the center doesn't necessarily, yes. The
I did
only,
mention this before. I don't remember what phrase I said. She said there was something wrong with that. I don't remember.
yeah.
Would
I
that
don't know,
get
I think it would work.
would that get the thunderstorm person hit by the ads? If
Yes.
they're going to the center to hit the whole rank?
Yes.
They don't necessarily have to go to that center in the ring, right?
They would have to go into the center point between the 2 people, which isn't necessarily dead center,
Yeah.
unless the 2 are directly opposite each other, which could still happen.
Yes, which could still happen, right? But if there's
I'm
directly
very
opposite,
sensitive to exactly how wide these outlines are. They could be too wide for this to be viable, but it's hard to say.
If we do lowest number plus that, then it is considering where the chaos strike we don't need to go.
wait, hold on. If they're directly across from each other, we can have this like assuming the prey people are reporting where they are beforehand, right? We can figure that out before.
Well, they wouldn't need to report. You would just be able to tell what their clock positions are.
What?
We've been doing one thing. We've been putting the chaos strikes in the same position for the mechanic, which is good. We can keep doing that during the final phase. But there, instead of the lowest number zaps, we should have the closest person zaps, right?
Yes.
If you think
But
you're
what's-
closest and you're going to zap, you should just say your number and go in.
Yeah. No. The problem here isn't like more than one person doing it. The problem here is that if there's someone on the other side, right, who goes to the person on the other side, like opposite of removal, right?
The chaos strike people should stack together. Like we've been doing it, right?
They just don't stack in the center?
No.
Well, how do you?
in
how
one of
do
the
you- how do you
safe
break-
spots for the
Yeah. How do you break the symmetry?
good question.
Yeah.
I think it'll work out mostly, except for edge cases. And in those edge cases, they will not be directly across from each other, right?
I mean, the edge case, which is problematic, is in fact the across from each other edge case, right? That problem still isn't solved.
I see it.
Right. What I'm proposing here is that, like, if they're across from each other, right, they'll call out that they are across from each other when they get the prey, right? So then lowest number clears the closest person. Second lowest number clears the far person. I think is
Well,
is the,
close and
adjustment.
far are relative, right?
I'm assuming this is the specific case where the lightnings are all clustered together, right?
This sounds very difficult, right?
Why?
I'm not even trying to
Because
understand how you decide
everyone,
what close and far is there.
everyone needs to keep track of who, the 2 people who have Chaos Tricar, and also who,
Which they have like 8
The-
seconds. to keep track of
what the
that.
number is and what the opponent's number is. You also need to, for example, if you have one needs to zap 4. 4 is all the way across 1, right? So one will need to go across. The other person might also need to go across. I think the whole idea of just doing the closest person probably wise.
Doesn't solve the case where all the like this case has happened like once every single one like this, where all the lightnings are on one side, and then the other target prey person is on the other side. This is not an uncommon
The
situation.
diffusion of the possibility.
Wait, I might have an idea.
Alright.
So we can split the sides into like 1 and 2. Like Frey can be the boss of our side, and HGR can be the boss of his side. And if all the lightning is on one side, the boss goes to the other side. Does that make sense?
Holy boss threats.
Wait, how can you guarantee that the boss has the lightning?
Well, if it's all on one side, then
Either the boss is prey or the boss is lightning, yes, if it's all on one side.
That's
we can have
basically-
a boss if necessary.
I basically
You-
thought
you
of the
need
same
some
status quo, I feel. We just
Yeah.
have the left and the right. And if it's all on one side, then we have one designated person that would go to the other side.
You need 2 designated people just in case that one designated person is charmed.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh yeah, charm makes this fun.
I mean, we
This-
say designated people, but HGR and I would be the closest to the stack on the other side, right? So that's
There's
good.
also the extreme edge case, but still possible case where 2 people from the same side get charmed. And they're the sub-boss and the sub-boss.
What we're
But
doing
I
right here is
will-
basically we're like trying to run an algorithm for a program and we keep adding if statements. And in the interview, we're looking at us being like, "What are you doing?"
I'm just like thinking about it, like, well, that's still a thing that could happen, right? There's
Honestly,
no,
I think the best way to just clear this specific fight would be to do the easy strat until the end, and then for the end try to go in, but like a bit offset so that it's not hit by the ads.
So basically, just do the right strat we were doing before with the center thing. Just don't go all the way to the full center. Stay like kind of off-centered so that you can not get hit by a billion lightning bolts.
Should we like place a marker? I guess. Actually, blue is not a good idea. Like here, and make this the gathering spot instead of the middle, and just use this always.
Or try to like learn a fully general algorithm for a chaotic strike, and but just not sure it's like.
It's definitely not
Worth
prog
it.
optimal, but it might be worth it to be able to make this kind of strat long term. But I guess at this point, let's just clear the fight. So I think it's basically impossible to get hit by more than one Thunderbolt if they are rectangles, right? You see what I mean? Because the
Yes.
ads are shooting into the middle of the arena with a rectangle, but there's no overlap point except for the very middle of the arena.
So
So
what
at
you're
most
saying
you have
is
to deal with Thunderstorm
extra
damage
hit.
plus 1 Thunderbolt damage, which is
That's
healable
still healable. Yeah.
with Godlike play, but sure.
Wait, so then you want to just do the center strat all the way in?
What I want to do is make sure we have Reprisal and Arrow for both of those Thunderstorms in the final phase.
That makes sense, yeah, if we just save mitigation for the end.
And if
there.
we mitigate that properly and have shields and Caracal, then it should be very healable.
If the first half of phase 2 goes well, we should also have an LB to use.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, center strat. Just make sure when you're going into the center, you're not on the exact dot that is the exact center of the arena. Try and be offset by at least like 1 pixel so you don't get hit by all 3.
Yeah, it will be impossible to be in the exact middle, so it should be fine. Unless the rectangle can really extend beyond the boss, but that will be...
It will be important to control the orbs in this case because they have been like building up toward the ends.
Yes. Though we will just have somebody getting the extras then at that point. I think we can just call it out. The orb cleanup.
It'll be
I'm
tethers
still-
and tank, right?
Well, so between the tethers and the tank, that's 3 per thunderstorm, but the thunderstorm sometimes generates 4. So you're gonna have like a slow buildup of excess that need to be taken out at some point.
Sure.
I'm still confused. Should I also call out tank needs and collect orbs? Do we want to reduce the number of people that say this, which in this case is just me
I
because
think
it's only
Chill
me.
wanted to be the one saying it all the time. I don't remember if that was the case for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I can try to do it.
And like, so what was the issue again with me? Like, obviously it's difficult to always say it, especially when I'm the one that needs the orbs. It's difficult for the main tank to keep track of the off tank. What was the issue again?
So the issue was that the callout, we are depending on the callout, so we should either become not dependent or we should emphasize it more. This one you listen. And I think it's better to just emphasize it more, say it more loudly.
Oh, okay. For some reason I got the impression that
Please,
we want to say it less.
please make important calls more than once. Make it 3 times.
Okay. I
I'm
see.
not even joking here.
Sounds good.
It sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Do we want to reset the instance?
Oh yeah, let's out and
I
back
think we
in.
did like 2 pulls in this instance.
God damn.
I don't even need to repair. I've taken no damage on my gear.
So one thing is, we don't really have to call both tank needs orbs and get the orbs. Like we can have one of these behaviors be the default and then call the other one when it needs.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
the
just,
other
if you
ones-
don't hear me say tank orbs, then just grab orbs.
Okay, that makes sense. I
Yeah,
think
that's
that makes
smart.
the most.
Except
Yeah.
for in phase 2 when we also have to worry about the tether.
Well, so
think- In phase 2, just
I-
don't gather orbs at all.
yeah,
Unless
I
you're the
think-
tether.
I think gather orbs is the better. Tank orbs is the better default.
Yeah.
Question mark. So that get orbs has to be the one that's said, right? It's harder for the caller though.
I guess whichever. I personally find them both equally useful, or like equally.
Yeah, I mean, like,
same to understand, but
if you assume that tank grabbing is the default and call everyone else grab, you're like, the call jogs the memory of like 5 to 6 people for the one and only the tank for the other. So, yeah, I think like the default being tank grabs and then call it whenever the party needs is probably better.
Alright.
all right. Oh yeah, let me just source back into instance.
Duty pop.
So yeah, if you don't hear anything, don't grab orbs.
All right, sounds good. For the final
probably all-
situation,
Like easier on the tank to call something after doing something rather than while you need to do something. But that's just like
Pretty true. But yeah, and for the final phase, just don't grab orbs at all,
yeah,
because
unless you're part of the
it's either gonna be the tank or the tether. And I guess at that point we can try to call out both, just to jog everyone's memory.
And at the very, very end, if there's a bunch of extras left over, I'll just like say cleanup or something. If it looks like we've just resolved like a tether mechanic and there's still like 4 orbs left or something,
Yeah.
I can keep an eye out for that anyway. I don't move. Have perfect view of the entire arena. All right, time to remember my number again.
This kind of fight is really really annoying because basically everyone just makes up mind reading threads. I hate mind reading threads.
They are the hardest to execute properly as well.
One side.
One
4
goes
and
in.
7.
Grab orbs.
They are the hardest for me to execute. For the good players, they are some of the easier ones. Because they tap into the collective unconscious to figure out the answer.
We're just god gamers that we will eventually be, but are not yet.
Not me.
You
You
will
guys
also
probably.
become the goddess of all god gamers.
Don't move me. Revoked.
Grab orbs.
3 and 6. 4 subs.
4.
Red orbs.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Wrong way.
I was just confused. It's okay. That's a rope.
Red orbs.
4 and 8.
6 and yeah, 8.
2 in.
Collector. Somebody take the one on B. Tank. Oh, sorry, I have to move away from this now.
Provoked. Picked up a 4th orb.
1 and
1 and 2 are in.
I'm a little bit off to the northeast.
4,
Four in.
HDR. Thanks.
the chance to
The other
know
orbs. The other orbs.
I'm grabbing them. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I can live with this.
Damson will be.
Meg needs these.
Oh, I ran into one by accident.
No worries. I'll grab one then.
I don't think we DPS.
Oh no, chill.
Oh no, they got exposed. Oh no, we can't stop. It's too late. The ticks are gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Or not.
It's fine.
2
it's
in.
fine.
Oh.
Zap.
2 in.
2 zaps.
That's.
So if you chill, it's gonna be really hard to heal here.
Somebody grab the sword on B. Quick.
I'm coming to grab it. Oh, it's gone.
There's one behind.
No has been
Okay.
covered by sort of 3 thunderstorm straight
Holy.
It's
to the
fine.
tether.
That was coming out.
Frag other orbs.
1
Good.
zaps.
2 in.
1.
2 in.
1
One got it.
No, Frey had it.
for the cures.
This is tank orbs.
There's one on B.
I got it.
Holy shit, good red.
I
We have 2
provoked.
extra orbs now.
Grab them.
2 and 5.
5 in.
Oh, wait, hold on. Actually,
1 zaps.
whoever's tethered, grab the one on B.
Need we grab orbs?
What?
Oh.
I'm sorry,
Grab
Cole.
off. Oh, don't grab it.
No, it's my bad.
Maybe we did it.
I didn't like it.
This will be tank orbs.
I should have picked up an extra one. That's
Sounds
awesome.
like
Coming out.
That's it.
Yep. Please rotate over to me.
Dodge.
Rookie. Add some behind you.
I'm just gonna grab 3 orbs. Shit.
Then we'll
Ow.
orbs.
Wait, I'm.
Fill this out.
I'm. Cross got me. Oh.
Chill's going out normally.
I already had him.
Chill grab.
Yep. Okay. I'll.
Provoke.
I'm provoking you. Pick up any extra orbs.
All the way around.
Pick up orbs.
Rolling Thunder.
1 and 6 in.
Ningen is gonna collect orbs.
Don't collect
For it?
No.
I'm getting orbs. I'm getting orbs.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Is there an extra orb anywhere?
Southeast.
There is.
Yeah, there's one, there's one.
I need to grab this. I'm sorry. Look out, Ningen.
It's almost
You
dead.
didn't get it. You didn't get it.
Melee
That'll be
LB3.
Papa. Ignore the mechanic.
Oh.
Super Bowl line.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay. He's dead.
It's just dead.
Burn. Okay, so I believe the ads were not even synced up to shoot at the time we had this at, because like I didn't get to play any of them. So I think it was like a non-factor from the start.
Like how we immediately switched back to the original strat and then won in the first ball.
Also, sorry, Chill. I was trying back to my clock position. I didn't realize I was running through all the bad
never,
spots.
never stand on B.
Never stand on me.
Sorry about that.
I am so unhappy the
fine.
boss let us clear.
Honestly, yeah. Same.
I'm just super fucking
So,
tired right now.
TPS said
No,
they
no, you're
cleared
good.
this by like taking off like 3 paces and used it for coordination. But I guess you can just clear it like this.
For the very end, yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was probably optimal to just wing it, and then I just fell. Unfortunately.
Bad.
Anyways, congratulations!
We have
That's the
done.
final ARR Primal.
Hooray.
Now it's time for raids for 2 months.
Time for T7S. What are we doing?
I am not gonna do 7S.
Wait, what the fuck? Noel stole the weapon from me? That's all I wanted.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, tonight, I don't think I can do any T7S tonight. Like, I was running into
Yeah, no. You're fine, you're fine. You're fine.
Chill is still in the MSQ for Heaven's Word, is that correct?
Yes.
You guys want to do Ravana hard?
Sure.
I mean, we can midnight level Havana hard, yeah. It's certainly an option.
I mean, that's like the next thing I have to do.
Oh, I mean, yeah, might as well.
So
do it
if
the
you
proper
guys
way.
just want to do that right now.
Yeah, sure. We can do this the proper way since everybody's gonna just like speed clear it anyway.
Wait,
Beauty
is it
pop.
like your MSQ? Have you never done
Yeah,
it?
I
Holy shit.
unlocked it and then stopped playing for the day.
Yup. Pog.
On
Min eye
the
level MSQ.
Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't know this here. There we go. It's the correct number. Incidentally, my rating for Ramu difficulty is the difficulty of actually doing the mechanics properly and not clearing.
Sure. I was gonna rate this like a 6, but I guess we cleared.
But then we cleared.
We had so many deaths on that last wall, and we somehow just won.
That was disgusting.
If we were forced to do an extra second loop of the final phase, it would definitely be a 6 difficulty.
The ads just weren't synced up with the.
That was also a very annoying thing. Wow, no countdown. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just hard. This is the experience. You just pull immediately.
Oh wait, I'm
not blind on this fight, so I can't help strategize. Sorry, you guys.
I have ley lines. Holy shit!
Holy mother of two scales.
What is
I'm
going on?
not leaving anymore. I'm not
Did I
moving.
get it? 50.
Heal me for mechanics, guys. You're my bitch now.
Try to beta puddle onto these ley lines.
Oh my fucking god, you're all here. Okay, I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna still stay. I'll tank it. This is hard.
Yeah,
I'm
what is
about to
it,
drag
Jeff?
the boss to you.
Our ley lines.
Our ley lines.
It's the team's ley lines, not your ley lines.
Oh, they're gone now.
Hey, he has damage up. We failed a mechanic, guys.
I'm
no,
idling him.
no.
Idling him. It's okay.
Look at how big this
Really?
Casper is.
Stunning him.
Getting rage probably.
Interrupting him. It didn't work.
It's a shame.
I did it
Yeah.
as well.
We're about 70% off in rage. We have to improve our DPS.
I'm gonna run away.
Yeah, this is kind of pathetic. We're dead.
Yeah,
Oh, what a cool enrage. I like this mechanic.
Oh my lord, please.
Oh yeah, I'm in grief gear. I guess that's fine.
So am I.
Same.
Yeah.
This is actually such bad gear.
This is level
because
50 grip gear though.
This is level
Yeah.
50 grief gear.
50 grief gear.
Well, yeah, our damage is like pathetic.
Oh, this
Well,
isn't
not
range,
damage,
okay.
but our HP. Damage would be the same as level 60 grip gear would be.
I mean, this is a level 53 fight action.
Oh my god, I know Asylum.
You have Asylum!
Here, yeah, come take this Asylum from all his oh, don't take that Asylum. I'm so sorry.
The very first Asylum AGR cast, it's a bait.
Oh my lord, I've been almost slaughtered.
Holy
I stood in
AoE
my
dodge.
Asylum. I stood in my Asylum and I paid for it.
Souls of War. I wonder what these strange Souls of War might be.
Sorrow, please, by the way.
God, I love this song.
True.
Ads.
Spirit Ganon.
I think we need to keep them alive. There may be a mechanic later that we can like.
Put the Quaff decision. Oh, my ley lines are back up. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
He has 2 damage ups for me,
Our
right?
ley lines. I think so.
Dude, I would love it if my ley lines
Oh, man.
actually affected other people as well, because it'd be really
We got a
cool.
moon Ghana.
Sadly, they don't.
A black mage can never help his team. It's like the law.
It literally is. I feel really bad
All
about it.
lost.
I'm stunning him. It didn't work. I can't even use my fancy warrior skills that I got.
Very sad that I don't have Blizzard 4 yet, though. I really want Blizzard 4. Oh, look. There's a moon Ghana. Very big and big.
Very big and
I-
big.
Ghana.
What even is a Ghana?
I don't know.
Gonna assassinate the party real quick.
Country in Africa.
Back to
He didn't
Yeah,
move.
that requires an H though.
Is there an asylum I should be standing in? This is like Sacred
Well-
Soil, but better.
Bloodlust 100.
Interesting observation. Bloodlust 100, the enrage?
No.
This Asylum should actually still tick during this.
It's not. Oh,
It
it
is.
is. Never mind. You just didn't get the healing up buff, you get a level 70 whatever.
Yeah.
Just Chandra
I
Hogwarts.
expertly
Holy
timed it for
Jesus.
just this moment.
Look at this
Yo.
godlike track, dude.
The music.
This
Yo,
is so
music's hard to drop real hard. Oh, this is the first time you've seen
Interrupt.
this indicator.
Oh yes.
Pillars of Heaven.
There's a marker on me. I will
How was it
drag
in
it
his
away.
town? There were dive bombs.
Holy mother of
Nothing
marker.
happening? Oh, no, it's
Oh.
nothing.
Man, I remember what
Oh,
he does.
yeah, you guys should get away from me.
Yeah, we probably should not be there.
Or beast,
I'm-
light rampant.
I'm tethered.
Oh, I
Oh no. Oh no.
Light
I don't know what
rampant.
to do.
Where are the towers, guy?
Protein? Protein?
Oh my god, the Rose of Conquest.
Please
no.
I
blast
have
me
zero
again.
I've
interest
been
in doing
slain.
any mechanics.
I have
What
a-
is-
I have a bone stack.
the ley lines to be
Oh,
in.
where's my rest? Thank you.
I love this ley lines. Big fan of me standing in
Swift slaughter, but the
Yeah.
class bar is
Already
like a
enraged.
million years long.
I'm stunning.
Will LB too?
Oh my goodness.
Maybe we can kill him for the enrage.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
There's a 1, 2, 3, 4 marker. Interesting. I wonder what those all do.
Make it, guys.
Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! No!
No.
Oh, we're getting enraged. This is hard.
Oh well, it was a good try, guys.
Oh shit, we gotta run in. We gotta run in.
This is a very cool enrage.
Damn, I can't believe we're not dead.
Oh shit, he did a difference
I'm
then.
idling. I'm
Get in
idling.
my asylum, guys.
I'm idling. Is it
Oh.
cold?
I like how he flew away to go back down.
Yeah,
Alright, Ravana, good fight.
What a hard fight.
I was not in grief gear. I hope.
Oh,
you're-
minimum item of Alaxis.
Oh, okay.
We,
Oh.
where's our chest with our increased chance of Orchestrion rolls?
Look at Newbie's fucking damage out of Griff Gear, guys.
Oh,
have-
movie damage.
This would be
Oh,
alive
my
without Griff Gear.
This is.
Can't wait
this
for
is
the EX version.
The EX of this is really fun.
Yes.
I can't wait to dodge a million AoEs.
Fun. Oh, it's gonna be more than just dodging some AoEs.
No, that's all I want.
Oh, that's like.
Like, I'm being serious. I can't wait to dodge a million AoEs.
Same.
I love playing Avoidance.
Same. Avoidance is a fun, like, everything.
You got 2 clears in one day. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Remove X is an interesting fight to raid because of the whole mind reading aspect of the fight. I'm not sure yet how to feel about those mechanics. Frey, you're saying that good raid groups can just do these correctly? They don't struggle with symmetry and stuff?
They do, but it's much rarer, right? It's not 100% because it's not a mind reading, but they're good at it, so it's good
There's-
enough to beat everyone else.
I mean, it's not exactly symmetric because the rolls are also different.
Like they know who's going to take care of something and who isn't,
Yeah, exactly.
and they
Oh.
in spread situations they know who's going to follow what direction they. It's just not explicit, but they win because it's the proc optimum.
But that's like, are we talking like the best of the very best, or is this something that all like competent groups just kind of handle?
I think everyone prefers to do the mind reading versus the explicit but complicated strats, but
Really?
only the
Okay.
top groups are like really good at it.
Wow, it put me right next to the next step of the quest. Holy
Convenient.
quality of life.
Wait, are we really out of AR when there's still like 6 raids to do? Or 5?
Out of
So
our
right
primals.
Just joking because we did a
Yeah.
non-ARR fight.
Yeah, that was the christening of
We
out of
unfortunately
AR.
have to
Oh, yeah.
get through medicine.
Yes.
Melusine, and then a million other things.
Well,
Yeah.
T8S is gonna be. I don't know what T8S is gonna be. T9S is definitely gonna be pretty fucking hard. T10 through 13 will almost certainly be easier than T9S. Probably even easier than T6S. I can't really say that for sure.
If it isn't, I'm
All
on
of Final Coil will probably be easier than all of Second Savage.
Savage, yeah.
Reflection was insane.
Rafflesia is harder than Bahamut. Confirmed.
Reflection had the same difficulty as Wispy Woods, which is insane.
I mean, they're both plants. If you think
True.
about it, this is why becoming vegetarian is actually good. You kill the plants before they can kill you.
Wispy Woods
Absolutely.
was so insane.
God, I killed us so many times tonight because I just did not hear the number calls. Fuck me.
No,
yeah.
you're good. You're good.
It's fine. I mean, it's hard to feel bad about it, at least for me, because our strats are so imprecise. When I'm required to mind read to do well, I'm just like, okay, whatever.
So I could do it, but that was of the old clock positions, right? Because I could see everyone, right? Like consistently, Frey and numbers get blocked. So the most common systems 1 and 2 are now like invisible to me, and so mind reading becomes impossible.
Fight rated down because Ramu's just too fucking fat.
Did you say
I think
Rainbow is
having-
too fat?
Ramu's just too fat.
That's true.
I think having like all the lower numbers like close together positionally would have made it easier to just like observe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that we should probably have related the clock positions to the numbers, but too late.
Yeah, we can do
But
that
it's
the
a
next
good
time we
lesson to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot
Oh yeah,
of
next
fights
time
will
we can
reward
next time we
us
can have the
for.
clocks go 1 to 8 like that, and it should be easier for sure.
Yeah,
I
I just don't
definitely-
think there's gonna be a lot of fights in the game that reward us for 1 to 8 priority systems.
Yeah.
Only the
I do
ultimates.
think that's kind of feel bad that Ramu let us win this easily, but I also think it's like a good thing that we like sort of were able to like 50% figure out how this is supposed to work on an easier EX, so then when we actually have to 100% figure out on a hard Savage, it's like, okay, we've done some of the groundwork. It's not gonna be like us going from 0 to 100.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely.
I mean, it
had
wasn't
some-
fully precise, but I think
Yeah.
it was still like a significant step forward in terms of like figuring out a priority system compared to before this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Baby steps. AR EXs teach us the first couple of things. Then the Heavensward EXs will just kick our shit in, and Thornton's gonna make us want to master the art of the priority system.
Also, IMO, I think this is a good demonstration of how low quality chaos strats are compared to even just very basic coordination.
I think for us, chaotic strikes are low quality because we're not good at the game. For the good teams, they are unfortunately pro-optimal. It's just the reality of things. Like, System 1 is always gonna be better than System 2. If you roll well, and the top teams are gonna roll well, so what can I say?
Well, they're the top teams. They have to be able to make it so.
Exactly. It's like anthropic principle kind of thing.
Yeah.
You can't go into chess and try to win by trying to like explicitly learn an algorithm.
I mean, we did have a strat, it just didn't really account for the ads, but it apparently didn't need to account for the ads because the ads didn't shoot at the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the chaos of the thing was actually just trying to adjust for the ads, except that the ads itself, they like cheated anyway, so it's like we would have been better off pretending the ads didn't exist at all, and just continued the right strat we had, and that would have probably been A, both consistent, and B, technically gotten through the clear.
Yeah, for sure, because you only need to do it twice, right?
Yeah.
But, I don't know, the one pull we died to, it just seemed like the ads were like fucking it up, but...
Yeah.
I understood it was pro-optimal to just heal through the damage and get the clear. Just felt dirty as hell.
Yeah.
Holy shit, my mount speed increased.
Holy mother of God.
I'm so
For T7S, I'm thinking I'll start the countdown sooner. I'm interested in trying this thing of pulling while discussing strategies. So just a heads up in advance, don't feel bad if you're like trying to wrap your head around how to explain some strat and end up failing a mechanic. I am guessing it will result in more fucked up pulls, but that's expected.
Regarding that, I think I should have clarified. TPS and other groups can do that in current Savage, where the beginning of the fight is not Reflecia P1, right?
Oh,
I don't know if we'll be able to get away with that in the harder fights like this or ultimates.
Every modern
we'll
Savage
see,
does nothing for the first 30 seconds, so like almost.
In ultimates, it's basically impossible. You're just gonna tank your consistency. And the same could be said for these hard fights.
Yeah, it would be especially hard on Yubi because like at like 10 seconds in, Yubi has to start like kiting a thing out around the area.
I believe I'm the person.
But we can definitely do this in like Omega or Eden fights. Like the first phases are not hard. We should be able to talk about strats while doing
I
that.
think the final Alexander tier might also be like that.
Final coil too, probably.
Yeah, final. Well,
modern fights usually start off with like raid wide, then 10 seconds later tank buster. Or if they're feeling really spicy, they might do the tank buster first.
Yeah, so you just waste a lot of time talking about strats before pulling. Yeah.
Okay.
I think T10, T11, maybe T12 we could do that. T13, like the first few seconds do have a mechanic.
Though I do think we need to cut our strategizing time by like 2/3. Because we get bogged down on edge cases, right? And those are important, but it's super suboptimal to deal with them before they actually happen. And I'm guilty of this as well, right?
Yeah, I was kind of trying to like gently like suggest not doing that when we were doing that for a move, but
yeah. One person in my old group got on my case because I tried to get us pull, and then he was like, "Bro, just let's talk," and now I'm scared to ask us to pull, but yeah, it is best.
Probably best.
Yeah, I think everyone here is okay with that. We just get caught up in theorizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also feel free to like start the countdown yourself. Sometimes I'm just not sure if anybody else wants to say something, but like I don't take offense to anybody else starting the countdown. That's fine by me. If you feel like, I guess we can pull anything.
Oh, sure.
So, like, I think the other reason why, like, talking about things sucks is that, like, I don't think everyone's paying attention to literally every single sentence when we're strategizing, right? So what ends up happening is that we have to re-explain the strategy if we decide to do that. Whereas, like, wiping to it makes like learning the thing much easier, right?
True.
Like that's, I think that's like the strongest argument for doing pulls again. Basically, like people don't learn by being lectured at. People learn when they wipe the entire party.
Well, wiping the party takes a lot of times, sometimes. But it is a hard balance.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like getting to the mechanic that wipe does can take a lot of time. Like not just the fight time up to that point, but also the consistency of the mechanics before that part, right? But in a fight like Ramu, we definitely shouldn't spend 50-50 discussion pool because it's so short, and we can practice at the very beginning. In a fight like
He ate us.
yeah, I'm trying to think of something we did. In a fight like Titan, never mind, that one's easy.
Antania, I guess. Oh wait,
Yeah,
are
in
we
a fight like
thinking of-
Twintania, if we're trying to prog through the final phase of Twintania, and we just go like, okay, so just avoid this and do that, and whatever, and you just pull, it's probably not good because it takes a while to get there, right? Phase 1 is so inconsistent. It's a hard balance to strike. But for the most part, yeah, I think we're talking too much. But that also comes with the fact that we just need to get better at inferring edge cases from one proposed threat, right? Instead of actually discussing them. Because a lot of the time what would happen is it would say something, someone would ask a question, and then that question could be quickly answered with this process of elimination, like what else can you do?
Yeah, actually, the thing is, like, we also talk about like these things, like, well, what if this happens, and then we have to, like, we don't actually have the data to know whether or not this is even a consideration we need to think about.
Yeah, and that is worth
It's like-
talking about, but is it worth it over just pulling? Probably not.
And there's also like the possibility that, like, oh yeah, maybe this edge case happens, but there's actually a clean solution we didn't see, like, in theory, but in practice does exist, and we could just do that because we see it happen in practice. It's weird.
That has happened
Yeah.
before. I think P1's P1.
Yeah, where it's like, oh yeah, this doesn't seem like there's a good clean strategy for this, and you try it, and you're like, wait, in this edge case, you can actually just do this, and people intuitively all seem to understand that, so it's actually a clean strategy, or whatever.
Yeah, the other side of the coin is what happened to me in E4S, where we wiped to the same mechanic like 8 times in a row because we just refused to talk about it. We were like, okay, this is easy, let's go. It was
And
not
wasn't
easy. It's a hard balance.
It is a hard balance to strike, and it definitely is one of those things where it's like, well, maybe I don't want to be doing this right now, but then...
For Ultimate, it's probably worth when we get to like a new phase, like led into the fight, to just end the night and drop a strat.
Alright, we did our 2 hours of prog, now we've seen the new mechanics, let's just do 2 hours of
Because
strategizing.
otherwise, you just sit there making a strat for an hour. Because
Yeah.
getting there takes so long. Like,
Mhm.
so.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
when
the
I really wanted to do it.
I guess the actual play there would be, because the way we're doing it, we to just try to get more info on the mechanic and then call it.
Mhm.
But when we have all the info we need and we just need to figure out how to assemble it better, then
Mhm.
it will be like 2 hours of strategy making, because it's not worth it to pull. We just die immediately. We don't know what to do.
Mhm.
It's a really
Absolutely.
cool game.
What a good game.
Can't wait to drop a PhD thesis for Ultimates.
Hell yeah, I did write a 40-page guide for T that we will not be using.
But we don't need it when we clear in one pool.
That's okay, because
We're
Chill's gonna
clearing
make his own 50-page PowerPoint guide for how we do things.
PowerPoints don't have pages, they have slides. Come on.
50 slide PowerPoint.
Well,
I didn't make a
I was gonna make a PDF joke. That's bad. So you should go, Frey.
I didn't make a PowerPoint for one of the mechanics in T, but it was wrong, so we scrapped it. I
Just
threw it in the
like-
trash, and then one of my team members was like, "It says the file is in the trash." That's very sad. And I'm like, "Yeah, because it's trash." Feels bad.
Our T strat can be everyone reads everyone else's mind and Frey will go crazy.
Yes.
Frank
I will
loses his
literally
mind
go-
while the rest
Yeah,
of
yeah,
us continue reading.
No. Like what we need to do is that we need to like stealth replace Frey for TA and just already like have cleared it with someone else, right? And then just wordlessly execute all the strategies so that Frey thinks that all of us are god gamers or something.
I think
Yeah,
that's literally impossible. Like,
I'll
Yeah.
probably just think that the fight is easy.
yeah. Why it's literally impossible is that getting a ninth member is impossible.
No, I mean, like, putting on that charade is impossible.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Frey's too good at Among Us to.
The Among Us Lord.
One is an imposter.
I already know how to identify, like, the one person in my group who has, like, obviously read a guide and had been, like, pretends not to have read a guide, and it feels
Damn
bad.
it.
Yeah.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, when there's so many things you could do, and you do the one thing that clears the mechanic, that it's almost impossible for you to not have information beforehand. And it's very hard to fake that.
Yes.
Because even just one tap to the left, when there's like a million ways you could go, or you could just not go anywhere. But the mechanic requires you to go left, and that gives it away.
I would say, on average, like, if you're not actually reading guides, you will accidentally luck into doing the mechanic right, like, maybe once every 10 fights, for, like, one mechanic, not even, like, that seems like a
Mechanics gets
reasonable...
Galaxy Brain.
Yeah.
And they get
Maybe
Galaxy
every 10
Brain in terms of, like, what even is the mechanic, like,
Yeah,
you see a puddle, it could be a million things.
exactly.
And then someone goes like, oh, what if the third puddle has to be a tank soak? And we never even got to the third puddle, and you're like, bro, how do you know that?
Yeah.
You just makes
What
me
even
mad.
is a tank soap?
Good question. We'll get there in whatever fight that is.
No.
Every time I see a puddle, I'm gonna be like, this is probably the tank soak Frey was talking about.
That's what I was thinking.
We're gonna be fighting like behind when somebody drops a puddle, like, that's a tank soak puddle, isn't it?
Yo, where did
we
you
all
soak
die.
that?
Yeah, then we all die. Or maybe
Oh,
not,
man.
who knows?
I'm trying to think of the most absurd mechanic that you could put into a game like FF14 without like being obviously like
I don't think I could outdo Uwu.
oh no.
So ready for Uwu.
Yes, I am ready for Uwu.
Oh
Are
my
we
god,
going
how
to
about
do Uwu or UCOP first?
wait, how about
Probably
like
you could.
colors?
Okay.
Colors?
Yeah, like colors, right? Like people have primary colors, and then they have to like exactly overlap their puddles, such that the person with the combination in color theory, like person is standing in the intersection of like the colors, right? So
Oh.
if you're green, you're blue and yellow, right? I don't remember if that's pigments. I think that's pigments. Yeah.
Sure.
What happens if you're
That
colorblind?
seems like... Oh, you got fucked. Colorblind people should not be playing video games or living at all.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
also
No,
just
no.
put arbitrary amount of math into an FF14 mechanic. Like, so far, we've only had, like, is this number divisible by 3 or whatever, but you could put, like kind of math problem and make it a mechanic, really.
Yeah.
There was a math mechanic in the Evilus raid that I did not understand how it even worked.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
I failed all my professors.
Oh no. I also failed it the first time because I thought they were asking me to do something with like when it say divide by 3, right? You have health before it gets reduced and you have health after it gets reduced. I thought they were asking me to divide my health by 3 and then the number by 3. I don't know, but it was way simpler than that.
Yeah, when it first came up, I had not noticed that my health had been reduced. I was like, I have to divide like 50,000, but find a number that's divisible by 3 or 4.
Oh yeah.
I did
no,
not
no.
even notice that my health got reduced.
Yeah, it goes down to like single digits.
Yeah.
Like your max health goes down to single digits.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how you do the mechanic. You need to add numbers to your health to satisfy construct's requirement.
I see.
It's hard to figure out what the mechanic wants you to do than to actually do the mechanic.
You know what was a fucking impossible mechanic to figure out? Like that puzzle that you need to do in O2S.
O2S, oh.
Is it? Oh,
That's
no,
the-
I think it's O3S. O3S, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, that one's impossible.
O3N,
Yeah, O3S.
the desert.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The desert that even
Oh,
Paul
man.
posted about.
Oh man, the desert.
As he was
Oh
going
man.
through.
That one's
Oh,
impossible.
that one. That's cool.
You
I was a
just
big
mean
fan
the
of
game
that.
board?
That's the game board.
No,
No one can solve it. It's
it's
Yeah.
impossible.
it's impossible.
No. Newbie was talking about the game board. Newbie was talking about the sliding, not in Savage and normal. Like, there's the part where you like step on a thing and it carries you in like
Oh.
a direction and you land
Just
on like
the
middle.
maze you got out of it.
No,
Yeah,
I was talking about the game board because
Oh, okay.
I forgot
I
about
don't
the
remember that
sliding
mechanic.
puzzle. It's the one where if you fail, you turn into a frog, I think.
No, the frog is just in AOE.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You die.
I did that fight like 5 years ago.
I see.
And my proc took it in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So my memory is very faint, I guess.
I bet you forgot it.
It was a very cool fight, though. One of the last pseudo fights.
Wasn't Yukov the last pseudo fight?
Yeah.
Technically.
After that, he got taken out of the credits, axed. He just left. I wonder
Damn.
what he's doing now.
Wait, who did you cop? What?
Pseudo.
Pseudo.
The guy
Our
who
good
did
old
Second
T6
Coil
man.
and Final Coil.
Rafflesia.
And Titan as well.
I posted the mechanic in the chat. Frey.
Oh. I mean, sure.
Impossible. Literally impossible.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then you got P4, right? Even harder. Yikes.
Yeah, and even hard, even more impossible.
Sasuga fights getting harder over time or something.
Yeah. Literally, I don't think I should say the name of the game. It's cursed.
Yeah.
You have to do the Kugane jumping puzzle to successfully for every 1% of the boss's health.
Fight Millennium, fighting the boss.
I think if I had to do an absurd mechanic, it would have something to do with your health and actually I guess the game has done something, has done stuff like that, so the game has outdone me. I am simply too weak.
Alas.
812 normal, but instead of the black gates where you get sent to an arena to fight the mob, you get sent to Elden Ring and have to defeat Millennium.
Okay.
Melania?
Please no, not again.
A boss in Elden Ring.
Oh, I see.
We're gonna fight Among Us, so we have to deduce who between us is sus, and we need to suck him. I'm just gonna get the debuff sus. Oh man. I'm just laughing to myself.
I think the most impossible mechanic would be some mechanic which requires which requires a person to voluntarily lower the DPS to close to 0.
Oh no.
Are there any jumping puzzle mechanics?
There's a Kugane. Kugane Savage.
No, I mean like in a boss.
Oh.
Kugane Savage.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one boss in one Heaven's Ward dungeon where you kind of jump.
Hell
There
yeah.
is one kind of sort of platforming challenge in Shadowbringers.
Hell yeah.
Which one?
E4, I assume.
Oh,
Uh,
is that a platform?
Oh,
challenge?
no.
73 dungeon.
73 dungeon.
I thought you were just talking about the Raise Lord.
Oh yeah.
I feel when T1 was the most platforming challenge this game has had ever.
Yeah, after T1 jumping was taken out of the keyboard.
Thanks, Caduceus.
Wait, the 73 dungeon has platforming? Oh, yes, it does. Holy shit.
73
It sure
Raktica.
does.
No, don't Meg.
Oh, right. Fuck.
I know, right? One day we'll get there. I like how all the trusts do that. It really brings out their personality. Kino writing Sasuga Ishikawa.
In the start of Shadowbringers, oh wait, actually, there's plebs who aren't in Shadowbringers yet. I can't talk freely.
There's one pleb.
Feels like me. He's savoring the journey.
Yep.
Null and oh yeah, Null's done. What the fuck? What am I
Finish Endwalker, bro. Those past you.
Null's been down for like ages.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's just everybody else ignored Hildebrand, which is why I'm actually ahead, because I'm the one who's furthest ahead in Hildebrand, the only questline that matters.
I mean, honestly, I just because we're doing ARR raids, I just kind of thought that everyone was in ARR in my head.
Wow.
Understandable.
I need to finish Hildebrand before they add the new stuff. Somewhere in the Stormblood quests.
No, that means you're almost at the end, because they didn't have any Shadowbringers.
Is there already Shadowbringers Hildebrand? I did all this Stormblood Hildebrand.
No, there isn't.
No, it wouldn't really make sense for Hildebrand to show up in Shadowbringers. Just like,
I mean, considering the tenor of the thing, I actually totally expected them to have Hildebrand.
I mean, yeah, they could
They'll find
come
a
up.
way.
They could come up with some dumb reason. It would probably fit just with the entire tone of everything. But I felt like they were doing a surprisingly good job of keeping Hildebrand grounded despite the silliness, which I know sounds insane, but like, I feel like they were consistent about all the things that Hildebrand could and couldn't do and was and wasn't. And like, yeah, I did not expect them to throw him in Shadowbringers just because it wouldn't make sense for him to be there. Like, when he shows up in Heaven's Ward and Stormblood, it's like, yeah, okay, he can, realistically make it to those locations. Even an Endwalker, like, assuming, depending on where they don't want to put his Endwalker spot. Well, I have no idea where Endwalker is actually taking place, but I'm assuming it's not in the Shadowbringer setting zone.
There's also a lot of dialogue for special combinations among them, Quoth. Maybe you picked an unfortunate I don't think you can pick a combination that doesn't give you a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
There's even like compilations on Reddit and stuff where you can see the entire list of all the
Some people actually
dialogue.
rerun the dungeons over again with different trust combinations to see it all. I think it's kind of cool.
My eyes were open. I don't know how this happened. My experience is ruined now.
What about
If you
Shaggy?
happen to somehow pick the one combination that has the lowest amount of dialogue?
I'm pretty sure it happens in her case with every combination.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to.
I mean, I was talking to Melancholy, and he said that the early trusts didn't. When I said that I didn't see any dialogue like that.
No way.
So I assumed that his wisdom was correct.
I
Definitely
got all
remember.
logs. Yeah,
A lot of cool messages in those dungeons.
the lore just kept on growing. It was amazing.
So I refused to do dungeons with the pugs and Walker. I wanted to see everyone.
Yeah, the moment I hit Shadowbringers in the stories, I'm just gonna not be doing any dungeons at all with the Duty Finder. It's all gonna be trusts. Maybe they'll implement the trust system into Stormblood before I hit Stormblood. That'd be cool.
They said they'll be doing it in 6.1, right?